Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. I'm your host, Cooley.
And I'm your co-host, Ease.
Man, we got another amazing episode. We got 5 lovely ladies on a podcast tonight talking dating and relationships. Let's go. Gabby, off. You done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children. All right, we are back, ladies and gents. Today is Friday. We had a dope debate night actually it was just this Wednesday we had debate night. Streamed for like 4 hours, man. I'm a streamer now, I guess. I guess I'm a streamer now.
Yeah, bro.
But were you tuning into that one?
I did.
It's tuning in. We had some weird characters come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, yo, check out debate night. We do those every Sundays and Wednesdays. It's more popular than the girl show, actually. So, hey, sorry, ladies. It is what it is. But we got a few things in the description, a few links in the description. First link is going to be for the members. If you like the podcast and you want to support it and continue to watch it grow, click that first link. We got 3 tiers. First tier is gang. Second tier is hitman. Third tier is mob ties. You join any of those tiers, you are welcome to the cookout. Ease, what you bringing to the cookout?
Man, I don't know this time.
You don't know?
I don't know, bro.
You don't know? Okay. Ease don't know. I'm bringing some chicken. I'm going to be on the grill. I'm doing a chicken, The next link is for one-on-one coaching. If you got a chick and she's withholding sex for compliance from you, or if you're lacking in masculinity, or if you're a girl and your man cheated on you, any type of relationship problems, go ahead and click that first link. I do couples coaching, dating and relationships coaching, and also media and marketing coaching, and I coach men on masculinity. So click that link. Third link in here is going to be for merch, but we are sold out. Merch should be dropping. I've been saying this maybe for about 3 weeks. New merch is coming soon, man. We got some hoodies and some sweatpants and a lot of good stuff for y'all. So stay tuned for the merch. The next link is going to be for the Clips channel. Go ahead and join the Clips channel. We are posting clips on there daily. And then we got the Discord. Sign up for the Discord. All my chat niggas in the Discord. It's free. You can, we keep you everything all up to date with anything new with No Fugazee. If you have any ideas and stuff like that, if they're good ideas, we'll incorporate your ideas into the show. So hit us up on Discord, man. Without further ado, let's have the ladies introduce themselves. Who's going to be my first victim?
Me.
Since she said me, she's last. Okay, let's go over here with you. Name, age, and where are you from? Actually, let me fix your mic for you. It's kind of hot. Here you go.
My name is China. On Instagram, you might know me as Miss US_Nation China. I represent the city of Allentown, but I'm from Philadelphia. I'm from 23rd and Diamond.
Okay, and what do you do for a living?
A few things. I'm a security guard. I'm a security officer. And I'm a direct care worker.
Okay, cool. And relationship status?
What did you say?
Oh, she said that's your friend saying you taken. You taken?
Yes, I'm taken.
It took you, but you taken. But why your friend had to say you ain't had the confidence to claim that nigga?
No, that wasn't the case.
Oh, that wasn't the case?
I just came on here originally, like I said, to support my friend. I really didn't try to come on here and discuss my personal business. Got
you. So you ain't even one claim. You like, whatever. It is what it is. Okay, fair enough. Fun fact about yourself. What's fun about you?
Fun fact about myself. What's fun about me is, I know I'm a good person and I like to give. I'm a giver, so my thing is that I go out my way to do things and it kind of gives me the satisfying, or that I go about my day. Okay. Something positive and good, and I gave back.
So you Santa Claus?
Call it what you want.
Okay, fair enough. She said, "Yeah, I give. Fun fact, I be giving and da da da." I feel you.
All
I
right,
feel
so
you.
so give me $5.
Let's do.
If you need it, I would give $5 if you need
I'm
it.
playing. I don't need $5.
This guy said $5. Let's do. Is your father in your life?
Yes, he's in my life.
He's in your life. Was he in your life when you were young too? Like growing up, was your father in your life?
We introduced you, we still getting on to me. I'm not trying to get into my personal life.
Okay, fair enough. But he's in your life now. You answered it. Fair enough. Good. And moving right along. Name, age, and where you from?
My name is Melissa. I am 39, and I'm proud to be 39.
Listen, into the mic.
I'm 39, and I'm proud to be 39. And where I'm from, Philly, baby. You already know.
Philly.
215 in the hood, in the trenches, dog.
Okay, and welcome back.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
A special needs teacher. I'm a special needs teacher.
Okay.
For the school district.
For the school district of Philly.
Yes.
Cool. Relationship status?
I'm big single, baby.
Big single.
Weren't
Was
you
she
taking the last episode?
Oh,
No, I told you I was single, missing the E.
Now you was talking to some dude with no car.
No, first of all, that's what she said, and she didn't have her information right.
Oh, okay. What happened to that dude?
what happened to old boy?
I really had to give him that. I had to give him the talk and send him on his way. He's still kind of in his feelings, so I don't know.
So after the podcast, you was like, yeah, Cooley said it's a done dizzy for you. How'd that go?
It was more I just popped off, and even though it was negative on your end, it was mass positive on mine, and I'm ready to do what I need to do. So that part, I needed to let him go. He needed to stop disturbing my peace, and it was time for him to hear big dog style. I had to come through on a tip.
Got you. So
Go, baby.
let me see if her audio is good
rocks.
real quick.
Big sing. What she taking the last episode?
Hold up. Just gotta check her. Okay, yeah, let me turn your audio up real quick.
She got talking to the mic too.
I am talking into the mic.
Chat, what up, chat? I
talk
see you
into
in
the
there.
mic.
What's up,
One
Spice
check,
Gang?
reading the- I'm reading the chats.
No, 215. Listen, what do we do?
Okay, chill.
Alright, damn.
Chill, Melissa, chill.
You told me to talk into the mic. I did.
Okay, yeah, I just turned your mic up a little bit
thank
there,
you.
so because you was just a little bit low. Dan, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
Cool. My producer back there just almost died. My man. Okay, so you said that you were, in a little entanglement with old boy, right? Like he wasn't fully single, but
That's
y'all was
really
messing
good
around.
way to describe it.
Well, that's how women like to describe
No, but it
things. So I'm
was
speaking
that's
in your
a
language.
perfect-
Yeah, it's
that is a
perfect for your
perfect
language. But really,
analogy.
you was in a relationship. He was hitting it, and
Absolutely.
you didn't really want to claim him. But anyways, so what you just said was, you said, well, I popped off, and I had to leave him behind because he ain't really on my level. Is that kind of what you're saying?
Pretty much, he's a rapper that could be doing something with himself. He's actually really talented, but he's not chasing his dream the way he should be, and he's not a king. And I need a king in my life, and he's not trying to see me win as much as I need to be winning. So that's it. That's what.
So when did you pop off though? Like just recently?
No, I've been popping, but with things with the other, I was on another podcast before I came here, and then with your thing, and with your little clickbait. A lot of blessings came my way from it. So
a lot of blessings
you,
came for sure.
Absolutely.
This is this podcast is an opportunity. So I want things to be clear. So you said that you popped off, so you got more clout, and since you got more clout, you're looking at him as like less because he's not really on your level. Do I have that accurate? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, got it.
No, and
so
big facts.
So the only way you would be with the man, and please pay attention, Chad, women are super, super hypergamous. So the only way you would be with him is if his clout was more than yours, then you probably wouldn't have left him.
No, it's not even that. It's that he already has stuff popping on YouTube. He already has things going for him, but he don't chase his dreams the way I chase my dreams.
Got it.
And because he seen me chasing my dreams, he started to feel some type of way, and he tried to, be like low key supportive, but like low key jealous at the same time.
But when you say that's kind of shallow, just because like
On
you
his
got
part,
some
not
spotlight. Well, think about it. Like you got some spotlight and some, I guess some.
We were already going through stuff. That's why he was a situation.
Fair enough. I know it was some, but
all right,
now you
so-
fully cut him off.
Yeah,
that's what
fully
I'm saying.
cut him
I'm
off, because
only speaking
there
about
was
the
so
part.
many things that had happened
Got
prior
you.
to all that.
I know.
that
We
it was
spoke
a
about that
topper.
last time.
He was a
I want it
topper.
clear here because I want to understand. I'm actually curious. So pretty much you're saying since you popped off and you got some more clout, now you viewing him as less than because he not really on your level.
No,
You
I
already
want
said
him
yes
to
to
rock
that.
with me. That's
But
the
you-
part. If he would rock with me, I would rock with him heavy, and he knows that too.
But the only way for you to rock with him is for him to get more clout and be more popping in music,
absolutely
right?
Not, absolutely not.
So what does he have to do to rock with you?
Be supportive.
Okay, so you got to be like Papoose.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but he don't support everything I do, and he thinks some of my decisions are bad decisions, and actually the decisions that he said were bad for me weren't,
Okay.
because they came out to be
Well,
really.
we'll get into
really
this in
good.
more detail, but chat, pay attention. Women are extremely hypergamous, and this is very telling. Not speaking to you, but speaking in general right now. I want y'all to take some mental notes, because if you have a chick and she's like all about social media and that's what she's about, if her level of clout increases to this level where she's getting more attention, more opportunities, and you're not leveling up as well, she will subconsciously view you as less, and she'll kick you to the curb. Generally speaking, and we have a testimony right here. But we'll go around and we'll get everyone's thoughts on some things too. But let's finish up the introductions.
Here we go with him turning the words and spinning the story.
Well, I was speaking in general. I wasn't even speaking about you.
right.
But you did give a testimony that pretty much was accurate to what I said.
He was already on the road to survival.
To
he was struggling.
He was struggling.
He was in the
I
desert
know-
with
I know
no
you
water.
said he was struggling.
He was in
Fair
the desert
enough.
with no water for a long time. And
Got it. Well, let's finish up the introductions. Welcome to No Fugazee Podcast. Name, age, and where you from?
I'm Laura. I'm 27 and I'm from Easton.
Laura, 27 from Easton. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I am a nurse.
Nice.
I also do graphic design and photography on the side.
Cool. What type of nurse? Let me take a guess. Actually, I don't know. Cardiac, ICU, med-surg tele. You seem like you good with babies.
yeah, that's what it looks like, babies.
Yes, I do labor and delivery.
Oh, labor and delivery. Okay, labor and delivery. That's right. Labor and delivery. Okay, and how long have you been nursing for?
For 2 years.
2 years. Nice. Let's go with relationship status.
Single
Single. How long you been single for?
since June.
Okay.
June 30th to be exact.
Okay. How long did that relationship last for?
6 months.
Okay. 6 months. Who broke up with who? Don't say it was mutual. Nothing is
Oh
mutual.
my God, I was going to say mutual. It's hard to say because we were rocky for 3 months. So it got to a point where we were like, is this working? We're like, no. So we're like, okay.
All right. So at that point, like someone didn't reply to a text or a call. Who was that person?
I would say him, I guess.
Okay.
Getting a little distant.
All right. So he broke up with you. All right. Fair enough. Let's go with fun fact.
I was born in Colombia.
For real.
Stop,
Yeah.
really?
Bro, I thought she's a white girl. She
I got
Colombian.
that a lot, actually.
Can you speak Spanish?
Obvio.
Ooh.
Claro que sí.
Oh, fluently.
Obvio. Es que no
Damn.
estoy hablando español, ¿o qué?
Oh, snap.
She came.
She nice with it. Okay.
Okay.
And let's go back to you real quick. Is your father in your life? Well, was your father in your life in your adolescent years?
Yes. my
He
whole
was?
life.
Your whole life. He was in the household. He was in a house
Well,
with
my
you.
mom and dad were separated, but he definitely made sure he picked me, flew me out to wherever he was every
Okay.
other weekend.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Every other weekend, dad. And what about you? Is your dad in your life?
24/7.
24/7. Okay, nice. Move right along. Name, age, and where you from?
I'm Ginger with the J, and I'm from Philly.
Ginger.
Ginger with
Okay.
the J.
Ginger
forget
with
the
the J. Okay, Ginger. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a lifestyle and travel content creator.
Okay. And you got a YouTube channel. Want to shout it out?
I do. Ginger Elizabeth, Jingur Elizabeth. Almost at 10K subs. Go subscribe.
Almost at 10K. Go show us some love.
100K, 100 4K, I think, on TikTok.
What do you do in your pod? Like, is it interesting? Because girls really don't be interesting.
I'm an interesting. Oh wait, I can't cuss. I'm an interesting AB. How about that?
Okay,
Hello.
AB.
Hello. We're gonna find ways around it. Yeah, I travel. So I'm a solo female traveler. I travel the world alone, and I film it basically.
Oh, okay, like blogging, vlogging,
yeah,
vlogging and stuff. Okay, so you
and
vlog.
then I vlog also, like preparing for it, and then I do live streams on TikTok. Yeah, I love
on
it.
TikTok, what you doing there?
Lifestyle travel.
Lifestyle traveling, same thing.
Yeah, it's more so lifestyle on there, but I do have TikToks of preparing. I do more prep vlogs for the travel vlogs on my TikTok page, but yeah, I love it. And I live stream it every day, daily lives.
Okay.
And we're the
word.
Spice Gang. Shout out to the Spice Gang because I know y'all are watching. Spam chili
Yo,
peppers.
you do got some of the
Spam chili peppers. Hello.
Spice girls.
Yeah,
you got
they
the Spice
blowing up the chat like crazy.
Yes.
You got the Spice girls in here.
No, not Spice
See
Girls,
all
Spice
these
Gang.
red-
Spice Gang.
red hot
Spice
chili
Gang.
peppers in the chat.
Yes. Hello.
What's the bulk of your
Period.
followers, men or women?
Women. 97% women. Mhm.
Yeah, everybody that put in the red chili peppers like all girls.
All
Yes,
girls.
I
Okay.
had mostly women. I worked very hard to make sure that my analytics were women too.
Well, all you Ginger fans, if you ever want to
No,
come on the
Spice Gang.
podcast, you're more than welcome to come on.
Yes, I have a couple actually in Philly that would probably be very interesting.
Pop out? Yeah. Tell them
Yeah.
about it. We'll bring
And
them
I'm
on for
very
sure.
close to my supporters. Like we're in direct contact. So
Well, if they support you, tell them to pull up.
yeah, they can. We can come next time.
You're all welcome, Ginger
Yes.
supporters.
Spice
okay?
Gang.
Yeah, and her supporters, if you want to ask any questions and stuff like that, and our supporters too, send us some super chats. We about to get the girls involved.
I did
and
put that
some
in the
questions.
Discord. I let them know in the Discord that they can
Yeah, any
do
super
a
chat you
super
send in,
chat.
doesn't matter what type of money you
I don't
send
know
in,
if they
we'll read
know
it.
what that is. You might have to explain it to them.
Well, if you just click the $sign in the live comments, it'll show right there, and that'll be a super
Kind
chat.
of like a gift. If you guys gift me on TikTok, it's kind of like the same thing. You guys just write the thing, question, and y'all can say whatever.
Dan, stay focused for me. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And let's do relationship status.
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
3 years.
3 years. Okay, been single for a little while.
Yeah.
How old did you say you were?
I'm 30.
You 30. Okay. And you said you do content creation. Let's go with fun fact.
Fun fact. I really like to eat. I don't know.
Eat what?
I love food.
Eat what?
Yeah, what you like to eat? What's your
no, I've been
favorite?
celibate for 3 years.
Oh.
Yeah. No,
you meant
no.
food. My
I meant
fault.
food.
Okay.
What are you trying to insinuate?
Oh, so I went to asking so I could be clear. I didn't want to get nothing mixed up.
Y'all know what he was trying.
Wait, what's your favorite dish to eat? Your favorite meal?
I really love anything like sushi, salmon. I really love sushi.
Okay.
I had sushi like 4 times this week.
Got
back
it.
to
So
back every
your
day.
favorite meal is sushi.
Well, I didn't. Well, Asian cuisine, anything Asian.
Can you cook?
Fun fact, well, they don't even know that, but I'm moving to Bangkok, Thailand in January. So that's probably my fun fact.
Hey, chat.
That's my fun fact.
You see
I'm moving to
why
Bangkok.
she don't know what she want to eat? She don't know her favorite meal because women don't
No.
know what they want to
No,
eat.
no,
She
no.
said Asian. She said fish
No,
fillet.
they're all the
she
same
said,
thing. I do like fish fillets. Hold on.
See,
now.
look,
Hello.
I'm gonna put some in Italian. Oh wait, I do like
No,
chicken parm.
I did enjoy Italian food.
Oh, you enjoy Italian?
No.
Okay, fair
but
enough. fair
I
enough.
like Asian food, so that's why I'm gonna move to Bangkok, Thailand in January. They don't know that though. I just kind of, y'all just got like a
Got you. Okay, and is your father in your life? You
Yes.
grew up with him?
Yeah.
Like he was in the
my
crib
whole
and stuff?
life. Yeah, he was
Cool.
an alcoholic when I was young, but he's a recovering alcoholic for
Good.
I think 25, maybe like 25-ish, something like that years now. So yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And moving right along, name, age, and where you from?
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm 27. I'm from like the Bethlehem area.
Victoria, 27, Bethlehem. And what do you do for a living?
I work for a nonprofit organization.
Nonprofit.
Yep, that's
What?
as far as I will go.
Okay, you do nonprofit organization. Okay, she works for the CIA.
I didn't say that.
She works for the government. She has some government secret service type of job where she can't really tell her business. So, yeah. And relationship status?
Single.
Single. How long you been single for?
About 9-10 months.
9 months. When was your last relationship? Well, that relationship, how long was it for? I mean,
Oh,
6 months like her or longer?
I'm trying to think. Almost a year. I would say like 8 months.
Who
Yeah,
broke
close.
up with who?
He broke up with me.
Damn, both of y'all had guys break up?
No, we're going through it.
What?
I'm okay now.
Guys
I'm
don't
okay.
usually break up with girls, so y'all had to do something wrong.
That's not true.
That
Yes, it is true.
period.
That is true. Generally speaking, women, guys do not break up with women.
I will say that I was definitely not perfect in the relationship, but the situation that we were both in, it wouldn't have worked if we stayed together. It would have been very difficult.
Okay. Fair enough. She took some accountability. She's like, yeah, I was the problem. Okay, cool. I like that. Right off the hip, she took accountability. Let's go with fun fact.
Yeah.
What's fun about you?
What's unique?
Yeah, like
Unique?
yeah, something
Any
fun.
hidden talents? Any weird talents? Like, are you double jointed or something? Like what?
Not really. I work out. I do love to cook. You brought that up. You asked her. I could touch my tongue to my nose. That's pretty much it.
Do it.
No, because we're live.
Put you on the spot now. Yeah. Go ahead, Ginger. Get on her. Tell her to do it, Ginger.
And then I bet you can do
and
it.
I can touch my tongue to my nose too. So
Do
if you'd
it.
Like me to
No,
do
you
with
can't
you,
do it
let me
right
No,
know.
we
now.
don't want
You
to
can
see
do
that
it.
old tongue. Keep that old tongue in your mouth.
The whole lie.
No, I want to see
Out your
it.
butt.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Come on,
I'm just
redhead to
messing with
redhead,
you.
do it. Let me see. I might like it.
You want to do it?
Yeah, do it.
She ain't got. Okay, she did it.
Oh,
She
she's
did
doing it. Look. Oh, no, you can't.
You
No,
a
you can't. No,
liar.
you can't. You're a liar.
Melissa, a whole
that-
liar.
Put that old tongue in your mouth, woman.
You know, you weren't even close.
I was.
Listen.
I did it already.
You better put that old rotten tongue back in your mouth. Okay, never mind. Dan, stay active. Where you at, Dan? You get?
She just did it, but
I did it twice.
They didn't get it.
Yeah, but when we talking, you
did?
got to get it
Not
on the
just
camera,
now,
Dan.
The first time.
No, Victoria did it, but she didn't do it. She lied. Melissa a liar.
Okay, Melissa, go ahead.
Yeah, Melissa, movie pick. You're not touching it.
Melissa,
Liar.
babe. It's
move
not
on.
touching.
Dan, put the camera on.
It's okay.
You done?
Okay.
The camera wasn't never
Okay,
on
do
you,
it.
so go
Okay.
ahead.
Love that for me.
You can do
Okay,
it. Do
fair
it.
enough. All right.
I want to see it. Damn it.
All right, never mind. Okay, Kara, I ain't really want to see that anyway. Oh,
I want to see it.
yo. Joke. I'm messing with you. Okay, we got a few super chats that came in. And ladies, how we run a show is it's pretty, free for all. So if you have any questions, just let me know and we'll get to your questions. But first, let's get to the super chats. We got C. Pagano sends in $2. Okay, just
Picking and choosing who can drink over here.
What you talking about?
what you talking about?
I'm just saying.
Who got drinks?
She got her little water jug and she got water in
You
there.
want water?
No, it's water in there.
Cause
He
she
watched
said
me
it was.
pour it.
Yeah, she said it was water in there.
I was just saying.
You want? Yeah, if you want a water, you can get a water.
Yeah, you want a water?
Okay.
I just wanted to know.
Yeah, now we're not picking and choosing. We got Charlie Hummer sends in $5. Waiting for the Ginger fam to send super chats.
Period.
I will show you why women's sports makes less than men's sports.
Hello.
Ooh, okay. So they waiting
was that?
for it. This was from Charlie Hummer.
Period. Shout out to Charlie.
We got. I think that was one of my people's though. I think.
Can I
Pretty
ask
sure.
you how old are you, by the way? Can you tell me your age?
Younger than you?
I don't give a.
Nice.
I'm just curious.
Younger than you?
I'm just curious. How old are you?
Go ahead.
You're in your
Who you asking?
You.
Oh, yeah, I'm 35.
35.
Yeah,
Bro,
35.
I'm sick of you.
Wait,
Anyway.
what? Okay.
You're still beautiful for your age.
Yeah, let me,
pretty
ladies, chill.
That's
Let me
it?
get to the super chats real quick, and then
Oh,
I'll let
we
y'all
have-
speak.
oh, more.
We
Sorry.
got C. Pagano again, says in $5. Yo, I appreciate the support, really do. We got, I think that was it. Was that everything or no? Okay, so no questions, just super chats. All right, cool. So, ladies, I think I got does anyone has questions or no?
So y'all.
Let's
can-
put.
I do. I got.
Oh, you do. Go ahead.
I don't condone bullying. You can say what you mean and mean what you say, but I will call it out if I feel like y'all doing some nitpicking ass shit. And I'm from the hood. I'm from Philly for real.
China, that wasn't a question, China.
That was a statement.
This was a statement.
Do you
That
have a
was
question?
Do you have a okay? So
No.
real quick, let's reply
was
to
a
her
statement.
So, do you want a water? We were not trying to pick on. You could get a water
If you want a water,
No, that was.
Give her
wanted
water.
That was my general question.
Okay.
And that was my statement. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? I get it, but I don't condone bullying.
Okay.
Okay.
So who
People
bullied
could-
though?
People
Are
could
you
say
referring to the water thing, or what are you referring to?
I'm referring to just in general. Like I speak how I feel. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And I catch vibes. I'm a vibe catcher. Okay, because I feel like I'm a genuine person. To me, gender doesn't have anything to do with.
Yo, can you grab a paper towel real quick?
Gender doesn't have anything to do with what?
Yeah.
Gender don't have anything to do with basic empathy and common sense and courteous and being nice. I don't do the mean girl shit neither.
What are you talking about? You trying to say I'm trying to be a
Let me
mean
see
girl?
that. I got it.
What I'm saying is that we all talking about how
I'm just trying to help you out. Since you're speaking, can you take out your gum?
Okay.
And if whoever has gum too, can you take it out? Because I want.
Take it out. Take the gum out.
You got gum in?
Gum.
Okay.
Sorry, piece of candy.
Cool. And I'm sorry. We just want to hear you
that's
clear.
fine. I'm very respectful and very transparent.
No, we like this. We like it's called No Fugazee Podcast for a reason. So if you feel a certain type of way, we want you to express that. So you said that.
No, I want to. We all saying how we feel, right?
Yeah, for sure.
This is how I feel.
So what did I do to
So
you?
yeah, what did Ginger do?
Listen, I'm
No, she
very
wasn't talking about you.
direct.
She was talking about. I think she's aiming at us because
I'm very.
No,
I'm,
don't assume. Let her speak.
Right,
Yeah.
thank you, please. I'm very direct. I said when I came in here in the beginning, I like your energy and I like you, period. I don't know you not to say. I'm not like that. I just go off of energy
Okay.
and I read the room. That's how I am.
Got you.
I don't have nothing personal. I just feel like if somebody wants to be fair and you say, hey, no drinking over here. And you said something about water.
I figured it was a drinking.
Run water over here. It doesn't have nothing to do with anybody particular.
She has a water
I'm
bottle right
really-
there.
No, I don't know what's going on over here. I can't see down here.
It's right there. Your friend
But
got
I
one
just
right
wanted
there.
to be just clear. Like I don't like that mean girl energy.
Got you. Okay, well we could. I got you, Ginger. We'll clear it up. So,
But what that got nothing to do with me. I'm so sorry not to interrupt you, David. But that got nothing to do with me
Go
because
ahead.
he saw me. I said me and Ivy. No, I know, but I just want to make that real clear because
I'm speaking to them.
no, I feel you.
just speaking to Mike. You good? Speaking.
I know, but you're saying my name, so I feel like I need
I
to
never
clear
said
that
your
up.
name. I'm saying your name now.
No, you
Did
said her
hear me
name
say
before.
name?
You
Yeah.
just said my name, but what I'm saying is
Just
Ivy and I
now I
literally
did.
before I don't know if you was here or not, babe, but Ivy and I literally just said I said, David, is it okay instead of a water bottle if I put it in? This is not even my cup. This Ivy cup, and I literally put the water in the cup. That's all I'm saying is your homegirl literally got a water bottle right there. If you want a water bottle, the water bottle's
I
over there. I
wasn't
can get
saying
it for
nothing
you.
about you. I said something to them about everybody in general.
Okay, got
I
it.
didn't pinpoint
But you did.
you out. You can
literally
run the
just-
camera. You can
Okay.
run the camera back.
All right, it's okay. We can run the camera back.
Yeah, you can run it back.
You can run it back.
Can you
run it back? Because you literally just said my name, so I just want to make
Yeah,
sure.
literally just said it.
No, you said it to a prior.
Right.
But you was trying to clock my tea, but you can't. But I feel like you was trying to clock my tea, but I could clock my own tea. It's water in here.
Okay, take it how you want to take it. So we'll be
I know
doing
that's how I'm trying to address it because you said
Yeah,
my
it's
name out of
addressed.
everybody and
I
it's
didn't say
literally
your name out
water.
of
So I just want to
everybody.
make
You
sure that
said
we're clear.
something.
It's beef and it's 10 minutes. It's
Oh.
crazy. I didn't even do
Chat,
nothing.
we live. Hey, we do live chat. We do
People
live.
want to put themselves in
So,
it, and if that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Babe, you put me in it.
after you. I said something about you. Yes, not to have nothing to do with you. It was about. the
But you say
situation. I said I
ginger
don't want
and that
nobody
all the. But I think that, China, what you're doing it right. I think it's a miscommunication right
is.
now.
I'm trying to
because
say that.
what the issue is that you said Ginger's name, so automatically Ginger gets put in it.
Okay, so when did I say word
David,
for
would you
verbatim?
like to reiterate to China
No,
when
I
she
don't
said
need
my name?
David. You-
No,
no,
we
you
do need
speaking- no,
David.
we
David,
don't
would
need
you like to?
David.
Hey,
You
ladies.
reiterate what I said word for verbatim.
My name is
since you
Bennett,
wanted
and
to
I
say
ain't
that.
in it. Y'all
Thank
go ahead and
you.
handle this.
Because I didn't ask
Handle
nobody
this.
to
I'm
say
chilling.
me
I'm
about me
taking a
from
day
the
off
I
for the
didn't ask nobody
podcast.
to
You
say me
said
about
what
did
you
I
said.
say.
You said Ginger something
No, I
about the
didn't.
water bottle. You
What is
didn't.
some- what is
Okay.
something
Next question
I
then.
don't like when people
Okay,
say.
next question
When
then.
You say something about
Okay, next
somebody,
question then,
you
David.
say
Go
something
ahead.
Speak into the
that
mic.
they said. What is
Speaking to the mic, China.
You gotta move into the mic.
What is something? You can't
You
say
said
what somebody
Ginger.
said and not
You said
completely
it
say
doesn't
what they
even matter
said
what
already.
came after. At the end of the
It
day, you
does,
said
because
Ginger.
now-
At the end of the day,
now-
you said Ginger, babe.
Okay, ladies. All right.
Now-
At the end of the day,
That's a
you
wrap.
said Ginger.
That's a wrap.
Whatever
That's a
came
wrap.
after it does not matter.
Okay,
Ladies,
so
I said
Well,
Ginger.
At the end of the
However
day,
you wanna put
you
it,
said Ginger.
I
So
said
whatever,
it
so
had
whatever
nothing to
came
do with
after
China.
it is whatever
All right,
came
ladies,
after
okay.
it, and it
That's
does
enough.
not
We got
matter.
it. We got it. We got it, ladies.
But it does have something to do with me because you said
Now
my
it
name.
does. So now what you trying to do?
Exactly. We could do whatever.
Okay,
we can do whatever.
So that's what I'm
It can be
saying.
whatever. You
Ladies.
said ginger.
Now
You
it
said
do. Now it
ginger.
do. Now
You
it do.
said ginger.
Now it do.
Therefore, it can
Now
be
it
whatever
do.
ginger
I'm
needs
saying
to
now it
be.
do. Now it
You
do.
brought me up.
Now it does.
You
Now
brought
it
me up.
Ladies,
You
ladies,
brought me up,
ladies.
bitch. I was
Now
never
I'm bringing
pussy.
you up.
It was
I ain't
never
saying it
pussy.
ain't about being
You
pussy.
said my
It's
name,
about
therefore
being
whatever comes
respectful.
after
we
is
about to
whatever
calm this
comes
down.
after.
Ladies.
And now I'm
Ginger,
saying
that's
what
it.
I'm
That's
saying.
it. That's it. That's it. China.
Like,
That's it.
what?
China. That's it.
If
That's
you
it.
saying
Leave
it's a
it.
She said my name.
China.
She said my
How you
name.
trying to base me and we
I've
trying to
been
have a
cute,
conversation?
bitch. I was over there
You
pouring
still
you
basing
shots.
Ginger.
I was over there pouring you shots.
I don't need nobody to tell me
You
about
right.
what
Go
they
ahead.
need to do for me. I
Let
don't
me
even
handle it. I
drink
got
like
you.
that. They could offer
China.
me drinks.
China.
They offered
Listen.
me drinks.
Okay.
I
Enough
sure
now.
did, and I
got you.
poured it for you. Don't forget it.
Ginger, chill.
I sure
Okay,
did.
and I didn't need you
Ginger,
to
yo,
pour
no
my
that's
more.
drink.
fine.
Ginger, I
That's
got
what
you. I
wanted
got you. I
to
got
do.
you. Got you. No more bickering. I just let y'all get that out because it seemed like y'all needed to vent.
I don't
Honestly,
need to. I
but-
don't know the
Because
girl
she
to
brought me
vent
up.
like that.
She brought
I
my
don't
name
need-
up.
I
I was
don't-
the
Alright,
air.
so
I
listen,
didn't
here's how
call
it's
your
gonna
name
go,
out
ladies.
to pinpoint out.
Just 'cause I'm cute, don't ever get it
Ladies,
fucked up.
ladies,
because
Just
you
because
said-
you cute.
Yeah.
That doesn't do anything.
You're sitting over here
I gotta
looking
be
at
a parent
just
today.
Got
Okay,
to
let
do
me-
with anything.
I
You're
handle
saying my
Ginger.
name
She
and I
seems
didn't
like
ask
she's
what
more
I
of the
didn't
logical
say your
one.
name.
Okay.
You didn't say my name.
No, I did not.
Ginger,
I
what?
said your name
Enough,
after
enough,
the fact.
enough.
Easy,
Yes,
Stop,
I did.
stop,
You don't
enough.
even-
Stop. We got
Ginger,
to run the
no more.
show.
I'll handle
We're
it.
live.
I got you.
Stop.
You do
Both of
podcasts, so you know, just chill
stop,
for right now.
Okay?
Got you.
Stop. Enough. You both got your point across. We have to run the show.
Let me
Yeah.
sip my
Stop.
If you
drink.
guys
Running
want
the
to argue
show.
afterwards, you can argue afterwards, but
I
that's
don't wanna
enough.
argue.
Okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Seriously, stop.
I'm going to sip my
We're going to
drink.
continue with the podcast. You guys can argue later. We got a show to run.
Yeah, let's
ain't
run
coming.
this. We
That's
let y'all
fine.
get it out. Y'all got it out. It is what it is. So, real quick, let's just sum it up. Nothing is unfair here. You could bring a water on. Your own friend is sitting next to you. She has a water. Ginger was back there. She asked me, "Hey, David, do you mind if I bring this up, but I have some water in it?" I said, "Yeah, sure. You could bring it up." So we allow water and only water up here because a girl threw a drink on me last time. So no drinks can be. So when you heard E say no drinks or me say no drinks, we're talking about alcoholic beverages, something that's going to get sticky.
Okay,
That's what we're speaking about.
Can I
so
speak
real,
now?
real quick though. Real quick.
I'm not even.
I got you real quick. So nothing is unfair. You can totally have a water. So if you heard us say no drinks, we wasn't trying to like single you out or anything like that. You just came. We just met you. And I just met her too. So I just met everybody besides her. It's her second time here. She's the only, everybody else is new. She's the only one I've been here the second time. But go ahead. Yeah.
Even when I said her name, I wasn't saying her name and using her like to single her out. I was just, maybe I was looking in that direction or whatever the case. Yes, I said your name after the fact because you addressed me as well. So that's why I said if you feel like that, then we can run it back and be fair. And I'm a woman who take accountability and be like, you know what, I was wrong. Maybe I didn't catch myself or whatever the case may be. But I know for a fact I did.
Cool. So it's done now. It's
So-
done. Yeah, it's done. Okay, cool. Get the likes in the chat, man. Like the podcast. We just had two chicks in here about to fight. They was about to throw down. I was about to let it go. Like, okay, let's get ready to rumble. Let's see who wins. But I'm like, nah,
Spam the
this is a
chili
place
peppers.
to
I
business.
don't do the
We don't
fighting.
need no fights in
I
here.
do got a question though.
I don't do the fighting.
What's
I
your
got- I do
question?
got a
And the chili
question.
peppers.
Yeah, what's your
I
question?
heard you say something about you was gonna order food after we leave.
It's already food back there, but I could order some more for sure.
Yeah, we'll order more. Don't worry about
yeah,
that. We
like
got
if
you
you,
guys.
yeah, I
We got
know,
you.
I know. Yeah, if you hungry, we got you. But anyways,
Yeah.
okay. I got a question for y'all. Do anyone have questions? No more statements.
No, sir.
No more statements. We need questions. Okay, cool. No question. Ginger, you good? No questions?
I'm always
What's your
good.
relationship status? That's my
Always.
question.
Okay, we
You
get into
single?
that. Let me go ahead and get to my first question.
Don't ever
Yeah,
get it.
we got
Always.
questions.
I mean, that's not a question. You've been here before, so you already hear me speak about stuff. But first question is I got, let's start over here with you. Okay. What's one of your biggest challenges in dating today? Starting with you. Just one, like a big challenge in dating today. What would you say it is?
Good question.
Or a struggle, like one of your struggles in dating.
Challenge, struggle, same thing.
Same thing. Can put in simple terms.
I'm thinking.
Okay, want to skip? You go to Ginger?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
skip
let's
me
go
and
to
come
Ginger.
back,
What about
yeah.
you, Ginger?
Maturity.
Okay, explain.
Maturity, consistency. I think.
Explain maturity. Like guys aren't mature. In what way? What do you mean?
Yeah, like Motivated. They're just bums. They're just so boring. Very boring.
Okay, well, let's just do one. You said guys are bums. They're not mature.
Not even bums. That's just my slang talking. I feel like they're just like boring. They're just super boring. Like they're not funny. They bring nothing to the table. They don't have any substance.
I just need one though, because we all gonna go around.
One?
So you said mature.
Okay.
So explain to me how men aren't mature. That's what I want.
I feel like when you're in a relationship or even dating or talking stage, right? The man is supposed to. They're supposed to be a man, right? They're supposed to bring things to the table. They're supposed to pick you up. You're a woman. So I feel like it's a man and then a woman, you know?
Okay.
So a man is supposed to come into your life and be like, oh, you're not doing this. You need to pick this up, pick that up, da-da-da-da.
So a man is there to give direction.
Exactly.
Got it. And you think that
a lot of men these days lack that.
Men,
yeah.
men
There's not enough
lacking masculinity.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay, makes
exactly.
sense. You got yours yet or no?
I think so.
Okay, what about you?
I think for me, for dating now, is my preference is to try to date someone to marry them. I think my end goal is marriage, and it's very hard, at least for me, to find someone that meets like my values and morals. And it's not necessarily like always the other person's fault. Sometimes it could be me or we just don't work out. But I think it's hard to meet someone and date them long term. If they don't have like similar views as I do.
Got it. So you said you're dating for a purpose to marry. So you think that men currently lack dating with a purpose to marry?
No. I just think maybe I think it's difficult for me to date now. Maybe I'm not doing it the right way. Maybe I'm not looking in the right places.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really go out a lot. So it could be a reason why I don't.
Okay, but we're trying to get down to the challenge. So the challenge is you're dating with a purpose to marry, but then my question is the challenge that men aren't dating with that same purpose?
No, they could be, but that doesn't mean what their purpose is lines with my purpose or my values.
Okay, but what if their purpose is marriage?
That doesn't mean that specific person, though, aligns with me specifically. They could be
you're talking about values and stuff.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so now let's use the value word. So you're looking for someone with shared values that shares your same values, similar values. Give me one like main value that you're looking for the guy to share with you. Or what would you say is lacking from men? What value is lacking from a man?
I wouldn't necessarily say lacking, but for example, I think communication is important in a relationship. And for what I do with my job, sometimes I'm not always available on the phone 24/7. Okay. Can't always text a lot. So I would need someone to be able to understand that I can't always talk 24/7, can't talk every day.
So you suck in communication, not the
I think I'm good at communication. It's just with what I do, I can't have my phone on me 24/7, unfortunately.
Got it. You want to follow
And I do communicate that to them, though. Whenever I am talking to someone, I do say that, like, this is what I do. Like, I'm going to be away from my phone. I'll text you as soon as I can.
So one of the biggest challenges is men is communication, but it's them understanding that you're not always there to communicate. So they can't be salty because you're unavailable because you're busy. Is that make sense?
With my job, for
sure.
With
your job. Go ahead.
So with that being said, do you think that if a woman was able to be a stay-at-home mom, because you want kids, I would assume.
Yes.
So do you think that being a stay-at-home mom is a privilege for women?
I think if...
That's like a question.
Like,
that's a question for the whole panel. Save that question.
Okay, so then my other question is kind of it was a two-parter. So do you think women because back in the days women didn't work,
Write that question down. That was a good one.
I remember it. So because back in the day women didn't work, men worked, and while the women stayed home. Sure, yeah. So do you think women being allowed to work is a good thing then, in your personal opinion? For relationship wise, do you think women being allowed to work is a
I
good
think
thing?
personally for me, I like it. It keeps me busy, keeps me focused, it keeps me learning things every day. So personally for me, can't speak for everyone, I think it is a good thing for me right now in the situation that I'm in.
So when you were in a relationship, right, do you think you working benefited your relationship or it did not?
I don't think that it harmed it at all.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Okay. But yeah, write down that one question. That was pretty good.
No, I remember because I had it. It's a question I've been wanting to ask.
Oh, okay. Got you. Let's go with, we was here. I was going this way. Let's go with you. So what's one of the challenges that you experienced in dating today?
I think I'm going to piggyback from Ginger. I think the bar's too low. So I find myself kind of like settling. I feel like I find myself way too excited if a guy texts me after a first date, like, oh, I enjoyed the date. And I'm like, oh my God, he enjoyed the date. He texted me. Like, why am I excited? Like, that's as far as like a guy has been able to go. Cause like, I feel like now they're like expecting us to pick them up. I feel like that's like next. Or like, I don't, like, for example, like, I don't mind paying the bill, like, if I have to. But I feel like if I have to, like, say, like, we're 2 years in, 3 years in, like, obviously, like, fine, whatever.
That's different. Yeah.
Like, I, like, work for my money. Like, I want to also be, like, I believe in helping to provide, whatever.
Correct.
But, like, I feel like now it's, like, the expectation of guys doing that has, like, diminished.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, guys, you should be paying on the first date, to be honest with you.
Not just the first date.
I mean, in general, like when you go, like my dad used to always tell me, when you go out, make sure you always have money.
Yes.
Be respectful. If you don't have money, don't go out. If you're gonna go out with a girl, always pay. So I always live by those rules. So fellas, you know what I mean, pay for the first date. And majority of dates, all dates. But like she said, if you guys been dating for years, then if her picking up the bill once in a while, you know, it's not a bad thing.
What you said was one of the challenges is that guys, you really didn't give a full challenge. Is it kind of like they lack of masculinity and not stepping up? But like, give me one specific way where they're not stepping up. Like, I know you said pay for the date, but do you really go out with guys and they don't pay for dates? You experienced that before?
It's like now, like the expectation where like, oh my God, like, should I offer to pay? Like, I feel like that is,
Or at least pay
at
half.
least I'm picking the wrong men.
Okay,
Obviously.
well, no. Do you actually had an experience where he didn't want to pay for the date? Like, explain to me.
I feel like I've had dates where like they hesitate to the point where it's uncomfortable, and I'm like, I'll take care of
Okay,
it.
I see what you're saying. So they hesitated. That makes sense now.
So it's like, what are you waiting for?
Got it. So men lack masculinity. Got it. Okay.
I'm just like,
And-
you just gotta keep sitting there, girl. Like,
But at that point, like I already like figured out it's not gonna work. So I'm like, I'll just take care of it.
no, it's not
and
gonna
then
work.
disappear.
I'm gonna sit here, and you're still gonna pay the bill, and I'm still never gonna see you again.
Oh my gosh.
So okay. So we're showing hands real quick. Does all women want men to pay for the bill
I mean, once
for the date?
it's
Show hands.
I'm gonna raise my
like
hand.
yes, but
Okay,
no.
we got 3. What about you?
Just say it just maybe depend on the situation and circumstances.
Pay for the date.
Okay.
So y'all two
I'm
don't
like
care.
half and half. So, you know, sometimes it makes when the man makes you feel like they want you to bring something to the table because probably they've been used so many times, so they got their own self insecurities and they bring that to the table with them when they go on first dates. And I also with me too, because I sometimes have been in situations where men have paid for me and I felt like they wanted me to sleep with them because they paid for the meal, and that's not going to happen.
Okay,
So
I
I'd
see what
rather
you're
just pay
saying.
half.
Real quick, how old are you? Yeah.
I'm 33.
Okay, you 33. All right, so 3 of y'all, the ladies, y'all expect men to pay for the date. So that's something traditional. I do think that men should pay for dates, all of the dates, but that's traditional value. Now, would you ladies say that y'all are traditional women? Let's go.
To a certain extent, yeah.
Certain extent.
Yeah.
Would you say you're pretty traditional? Yeah, traditional.
Only
Yeah, I ain't
reason why I
traditional.
would like to
I'm
stay
not.
traditional, but the reason why I wouldn't stay traditional is because times always change. So I feel like because I work 2 to 3 jobs, and not because he's not providing enough or anything like that. It's just You know, you supposed to be a plan B in my eyes. Something happened to my man. My mom always told me, like, when you get into a relationship, you ask yourself questions. And the main question is always why. And not even just that, like, okay, if he gets sick, would you be able to take care of that person? If anything happens to him, if he get into an accident, it's like any type of regard for, is you going to be there and thug it out? So you ask those type of specific questions. If like, okay, I could really see myself being with this man, or is this just a date? So I'm just having
I want to get y'all answers too on what's the biggest challenge real quick too. But before we do, we are live on Facebook right now, but we closing down the Facebook stream. So everybody on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. That's No Fugazee Podcast on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube right now. We are closing down the stream. Go ahead and let's get the likes up, chat. Get the likes up.
Please and thank you.
It's free.
It's free. Do it for me, please.
Okay, it don't take nothing but to do a little.
Get the likes up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the bell icon. Don't be a ninja watcher. We got a lot of people in here right now.
Come on.
Let's get the likes up. Okay, so what's one of your biggest challenges in dating today?
I'm wanted more. People want more of my time than I can offer. I'm a single mom, and I work a career, and I work hard to chase my dreams. So sometimes my biggest challenge has become I found really good men, but I don't have enough time really to offer what they want from me, and it causes issues because I want to offer that time. I do, and I want better things for me in that regard, but I just don't have it right now. My kids are too young. I have a lot going for me.
So your biggest challenge is what? You went on just so. Yo, when girls start speaking, bro, be going in.
I just told you.
What? Yeah, all I heard was like. Did you hear anything?
See, that's why you don't.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't hear nothing because it wasn't to the point. Like it wasn't direct.
Right. My direct thing is I don't have enough time.
Okay, so you don't got time.
I said
so that's your biggest.
That was my first thing I said.
Yeah, but what I'm speaking is the biggest challenge, like from the man's end. Like, is there anything that a man is, lacking or they need to do better? Like, this is your time to shine, ladies. You can speak about men. So, what's one of the biggest challenges in dating?
Right now, the man in my life. Jealousy, it causes.
They talk about the dude you kicked to the curb.
Yeah.
I don't think that nigga was jealous.
All my soul, and he still is.
Fair enough. What I do think is this. So I'll give a little game, right? So, because you explained that situation in the beginning. So, generally speaking, women are hypergamous. Not even generally, all women are hypergamous. Hypergamy just means that you prefer to date a man above your level. You preferred that. But you would settle with a man on your level. Now, to date a man lower than you, you don't want to do that. You probably did it in the past. Maybe he charmed you up, rigged you up, and you let him hit it. But that was it. And you regretted it. Like, oh, why'd I give this broke dude?
They don't count.
Yeah. Like, you was probably mad. And look, you even said it. They don't even count. You don't even count those bodies.
Don't.
I say that to say, women are hypergamous, and when a woman is in a situation and she's maybe out earning the man, or she has more status than the man, then she tends to look at that man as less because that man isn't on her level.
No,
that's not the case.
Let me finish.
Let
me finish my statement, ladies. Let me finish my statement because you don't know what you're talking about. So let me finish it.
You was just three handed by
Let me finish it. So then you can understand this. So if you read in the book and you only read the table of context, you think you know what the conclusion is? No, you don't. So let me get to the conclusion. So as I was stating, from a biological perspective, this is a fact. You are hypergamous. You want a man that's better than you. Y'all want a man that's taller than you. Show of hands.
Yeah.
You all want a man that's stronger than you. Show of hands. You all want a man that's more competent, or at least as competent, meaning competence is the ability to complete tasks and goals. You want that. And then you would prefer a man to be more financially stable than you are. Show of hands.
Or at least on my level.
Or at least on a level.
My level.
But would you prefer it? What would you prefer? Speaking of Mike, you back.
Not necessarily.
Would you know? Here's the question. Gotta be honest. Keep it no Fugazi.
I'm keeping it honest. No
Guy
Fugazi
A,
for me.
listen, Guy A, everything is equal in the men. The only thing that's different is finances. Guy A makes 50,000. Guy B makes 100 million. Who are you choosing?
The one that gives me better dick.
No, everything is equal. So you just talking nonsense. Pay attention. Look, listen.
Where's the question? I gave
No,
you the
listen.
answer.
That was the
Are
wrong
they both
answer.
the same person?
Stop it. Just pay attention. Ladies, they're the same person.
Let me go
100
viral
mil,
for that
duh.
clip.
Yo, just listen real quick. Pay attention. Everything is equal. Totally equal. The only thing is different. One makes 50,000 a year.
100.
The other one makes $500,000. Which guy you choosing?
The $500,000, obviously.
Let her
But-
answer real quick.
okay.
No, but just which one you choosing?
No, but just which one?
Okay.
No,
I
which
would
one?
rather
Just
the one
which
with
one?
the millions.
Okay, so
Okay.
stop it.
But
No,
can I
don't,
also
no,
say
don't
this?
speak.
The
Don't
one with
speak.
the
Let me
millions
finish
might
my
not break
point.
bread with me.
No, let's stop it. Everything is equal.
You
Shush.
said that they're the same person.
Yeah, you just
they're the
keep
same, They're
talking.
breaking bread. They're the same everything.
Yeah, just stop.
like
Stop.
imagine, it's the
Ladies,
same
let me
person.
just finish my statement to get to the point, right? The point that I'm making, every woman would choose the guy that makes more. You're just going to choose that. So guess what? You want a man that's taller, stronger, more competent, and makes more money. This is essentially your superior. You want a man, you're hypergamous. You want a man that's doing better than you. You want quality, not quantity. You want a quality man. So in your situation, right? In most situations, I would say when females are in your situation, if you have more status than the guy, if you're making more money than your guy, subconsciously, you tend to view him as less. But what you do is you project and you think, since you view him as less, you think that the man views himself as less too. That is incorrect. I can tell you, we was all broke before. With chicks that had bread, we never was insecure like, oh my gosh, she's making so much money, I'm a bum. No, we was like, yeah, chick, buy me some McDonald's.
Yeah.
No.
That's how we were. That's how it is. So no man, listen, let me tell you, insecurity means lacking of confidence. No man is going to feel insecure from a woman. You're the weaker gender. It's just not in our nature
at
to
all.
feel insecure from
That's
a
not
woman.
true at all.
It is true. Are you a man?
I'm not a man, but I can tell you this. I've been in many positions because I've through my life, and I was thrown out in these streets at 14, so I had to find my own way.
Okay, are you a man?
I'm not a man, but I was raised by my cousins.
Okay,
women, and I
but
have
stop it there. Stop it.
masculinity.
No.
but you're not a man.
You
though.
are not a
You
man.
You still have feminine energy.
I do
You're
still
still a
have feminine-
woman. You still have soft nature in you. So when the right man comes near you, he's automatically going to put you in your soft era. He's automatically going to be the man that you need in your life, the masculine energy.
Yeah, and the point that you're missing is when I say that you're not a man, from a biological standpoint, attraction is not symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. So you want a man that's better than you. You want a quality man. Guess what? We'll accept you and love you even if you worked at Chick-fil-A. We wouldn't care. We would still love you. Even if you got all of this status and we didn't get any status, we would still love you. So we're not hypergamous. We're not looking for you to be like, we're not going to view you as less or if we're making a whole lot of money. Think about this. Y'all make a whole lot of bread, y'all get status, you move on to another man. We make a whole lot of bread, we get status, we settle down, and we want to build a family. So when you get status and money, you look for independence, to be independent of a man. When we get status and money, we look for a chick that wants to depend on us. That's how it goes.
So big. I want a king. I don't just want a man. I want a
Exactly,
king.
because
I want somebody that's
you're
gonna be
hypergamous.
Right, because
match
you want to be
me.
in your soft
Not even
feminine
though, see, that's
era.
the thing, though. I want someone to match me because
Okay.
I'm really a go-getter.
Let's go to you,
Bye.
because she just not getting it. What's one of you getting it? Okay, what's one of your biggest challenges in dating today? Well, you in a relationship, so you can speak maybe from before you was in a relationship.
Brianna's always was in a relationship. I was the type of person that if I go through something traumatic, I would jump out of a relationship and jump into another relationship.
Oh, you would be monkey branching.
Whatever you want to call
So
it.
you always got a backup nigga.
Whatever you want to call it.
Well, that's pretty much what you said. I'm just...
No, that's not what I said. That's what you said.
Well, okay, let me go with what you said. You said, I'm always in relationships, and whenever something goes sour or bad, I jump into another relationship.
That's what I said.
That's what you said.
That's
So-
monkey branching.
That's monkey branching.
That's what you said that is to
So
you.
okay, let's
Right.
not put words in your mouth. I'm sorry.
Right, 'cause
So let's
I'm
do
not
this
monkey
then.
branching, because monkey branch is basically saying that I had another nigga in the back pocket. No, that's not what it was.
Okay, so you never was
Putting
with a
words
man.
in my mouth.
Fair enough. You never was with it. So you understand what monkey branching mean. Fair enough. So you never was with a man, and then when things started to go sour, you know what I mean, and you started maybe talking to another man, but then you broke up with him and you already had that other man. So then you started talking to the other man. That never happened?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, so the only time you started speaking to another man is when you fully broke up with the brother man.
When I speak on politics, relationships, and certain things, it's really controversial, and
Okay.
you can't go into depths when it comes to certain things.
Okay, so how long have you been single? For?
No, she in a relationship.
When you
Yeah,
were single, like, what's the longest you've ever been single?
Good question, niece.
What's the longest? Probably like a year. Year.
Okay, so probably like a year. All right, fair enough. So this is telling. I mean, a lot of the ladies' answers was different. The biggest challenge, we got lack of masculinity. We got communication. We got
She said she ain't had time for dudes.
she ain't got time for no man. And then you just said that you in a relationship, so you good, and you always was in a relationship. Okay, fair enough. That was the question. Let's get to the super chats real quick, ladies. Actually, before I get to the super chats, let's get to them now. Then Dan, get that clip ready. The first one. So we got. Let's see. Who the freak is this? Waiting. Okay. We got CYN sends in $5. I appreciate the support. CYN sends in $5 again. Appreciate the support. We got Michelle Atkinson sends in $2.79. This is from some other type of currency. Says, just because the Spice Gang loves ginger. Okay. Word. That's some of your peoples. We got Charlie Hummer sends in $5. Columbia. All right. This is for you. Read that. Read it in the mic.
Colombia. Léale esto y traduzca. Si las mujeres tuvieran la fuerza física que tiene el hombre, ya no habríamos extinguido.
That nigga tried to holler at you.
Discuten
Translate.
over nothing. So it says, Colombia, read this and translate. If the ladies had the physical strength of a man, we would be extinguished. Not
Extinct. Okay.
Yeah.
Extinct.
Extinct. Sorry. I don't speak English. Discuss over nothing.
Okay. All right.
Really
I see what he's
sexy
saying.
when
I
you
see what he's
read
saying.
that like that.
He's saying if
That's
ladies
good.
had the
Sexy.
this is what he said.
like
If
it.
ladies had the strength of a man, men would be extinct.
Distinguished.
Quick, because y'all would just kill us all. Meaning that he's saying that men were currently stronger now in reality, and y'all still here is because men are more compassionate. That's what I think he's saying.
That's how you
what
want
I
to
got
take
out
it.
of that
We'll
Men,
go
men are more compassionate, you know? Yeah.
She said, I'm calling B.
I like that. That was
Men
cute.
are more compassionate, you know. So
You should just like
so think about it.
always talk like
You,
that.
yeah,
Just speak
all
in Spanish.
wait. Who confirms? Pay attention. Let's have a convo.
I'm sorry, her Spanish speaking.
Yeah. I know. Listen, can you sit back in the mic because we can't hear you? But anyways, show of hands. If y'all was actually stronger than men, do you think that men would go extinct?
No.
No one thinks that.
I do.
No.
Okay, so
I do.
another question. She said yes.
I do.
That's one. Another question. Do you think if women was as strong as men, that you would have as much grace and compassion as men have for women now?
They have grace and compassion.
So you speak
Yeah.
for all men.
Yeah.
You speak for all men, Cooley.
You
think
don't
so.
think men have grace and compassion?
No.
Nah,
I think a lot of men lacking that.
From a
Like
general
psycho.
standpoint, ladies.
Do you think
And
you have that? Is that when you
Let's go around everybody's gonna go. Let's start with Ginger. So from a general standpoint, let me get your answer. From a general standpoint, you said that currently right now, men do have the upper hand in strength. That's just how God made us. And I'm stating that men do have grace and we are compassionate for females. Because we all have the ability to RAPEU, like that would be prevalent. It would be every day. Like we get horny, we get turned on like a light switch.
Right.
So obviously men aren't going around that's taking your cookies from you. Also, we live in a first world country where other men protect you from bad guys. So even if there is a graper out there, well, you got a guy on the street that will protect you. If he's seen something happening, you could call the police. So men protect women even from other men. Also, men protect women from other women. So I would say that generally speaking, men do have grace and compassion for women.
Yeah, traditional.
I said for the most part, yes, but you're always gonna have that. You're always gonna have that handful that doesn't.
That's
Well, true. So here's what I'm saying.
I feel like
Like
it
the
got
bad
worse.
apple.
I feel like it's not how, like we say, traditional, like how we.
Okay, so
You're
my
always gonna have like
question,
that bad
worse. I
apple
feel
of
like
the
it's
tree.
more
yeah, it's always going to be a bad
killings.
apple.
I feel
Yeah.
like it's more-
But now my question is this: if women had the same physical strength as men, and we adopted your physical strength, meaning that you were stronger than men, do you think that women would have the same grace and compassion that men currently have for women today? Go with you first.
Wait,
yes or
say
no?
this again.
Okay, so currently in the world, how it's always been,
Okay.
women are the protected gender. It's always women and children off the boat first. It's always, we open up the door for you. Where do you think chivalry came from? It's from, men being traditional and being chivalrous to women because we know that they are the weaker sex and we're trying to open up the door and, make sure she's good. Right? So we do have grace and compassion for women. That is true. Now, we do know that there's bad apples out there. We're not talking about those exceptions to the rule.
Okay.
There's a handful of guys that's terrible, but guess what? There's more men to protect you from those small handful of guys that's terrible. Got it? Now, my question for you is, do you think that if women had the same strength as men currently, and men adopted the strength of women, so being that basically you were stronger than men, women were stronger than men, do you think that women would have the same grace and compassion? No.
No.
And why? Why not?
I mean, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either.
Okay, fair enough.
Only
Fair enough.
because I don't know. It's hard to think like that when you've never when you haven't been
Never
raised
had
like
that power.
Yeah, like I don't know how to make my brain think like that. I just know that a man is stronger than me. I know that a man is supposed to court me. I know that I just know how a man is supposed to be towards me. So for me in my brain to make it roles reversed, I can't process it.
You think that you would maybe take advantage of your power a little bit?
Probably.
Fair
I'm a
enough.
bitch,
I
so
love the
probably.
honesty.
I like the honesty. No, it's
Probably
honest.
I'll be like, bitch, stop.
That's honest. What about you?
I think that they would. I think females, if they had or were stronger than men,
Yeah.
I do think they would still have compassion.
Okay. The same compassion and grace as men?
Yeah, because I think I think a lot of females, if not most females, do have grace and compassion now, even though they're not quote unquote stronger than men. So
Okay.
a physical trait I don't think is going to change that.
Okay. Now let's go with you. You could put your mic closer.
I was just piggyback what she said. We human beings, so I really don't view things on the gender bias.
Okay, so you think that women would have the same grace and compassion as men. What about you?
No.
No, okay, that's fair. And why not?
If I was stronger.
Yeah, if you were stronger than a man, what would you do?
Then I would knock you the hell out. What you talking about? You gonna sit down and you gonna stop telling me what to do?
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So when I
Into the mic.
You gonna stop telling me what to do respectfully?
respectfully.
Because
So
now I'm gonna smack
Oh, God.
on you.
okay,
Sit
okay.
down.
Like,
Mind your
start playing
business.
with me.
Okay.
And let me run this. Because now I'm in
into
control.
her.
Yeah, maybe a little.
I love the
I have a
honesty.
question.
I like the honesty. Hold on, let's go with
Okay.
her. And what about you?
Yeah, I would say the same. Like, I don't know why or how, just because you're stronger, you're just going to lose that compassion all of a sudden. Like, if you're saying that men with their strength feel compassion towards women, why would we lose that then if we were stronger?
Okay, so question for you then. So you're saying like, why would women lose that? So if we're speaking currently right now, and domestic violence. So domestic violence shows that men get arrested more when it comes to domestic violence, right? But women are the ones that actually studies show that women initiate domestic violence more, but men just don't report it. So women actually hit men first, but men don't report it as often. So that is a statistical fact. Also, studies show that in lesbian couples, the rate of domestic violence is higher on average than it is than heterosexual couples. So this means that women, and we know that women are more neurotic, meaning that they feel more negative emotions. You're more likely to let me finish, right? You're more likely to catch an attitude and be in your feelings and be triggered fast. So with these stats right here, if women wielded the enforcement mechanism, if they wielded the strength, right? I'm saying I truly think that women wouldn't have as much compassion as men. So that's one of the reasons why.
But do you think it's like based on like frustration on the women of being inferior to men because they're stronger?
Right. So
well, real quick, one of the things is, so studies show as well, both men and women show aggression, but they just show it differently. When men get angry, they show it in a physical sense. They'll punch a wall. When women get angry, they show aggression with gossip, destroying a man's character, or innuendo. So both males and females are aggressive, but they just show it differently. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So now let's think about it. One of the reasons, it's over here. Oh, that was me. So one of the reasons why you good? Yeah, you could actually leave it over there. That's fine. That's fine. You can leave it right there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you're good. So where was I, East? My bad.
One of the reasons that
women, you were saying how the way women show aggression through
physical strength. Oh yeah, perfect. So what I'm essentially saying here is we're actually different. If the only thing that we change is that you're stronger, well, you're more likely to like, think about it. If men was as emotional as women, then the world is a dangerous place. Most of the guys in prison are emotional men. Like, they act out. Oh, nigga, what you say to me? Pull out the strap, they shooting. You get what I'm saying? Those are very sensitive, emotional men. And those men are in prison. Now, we know that women are just as emotional as some of those men. Like, generally speaking, women are even more emotional than men. So if they wielded the same physical strength as men, I don't think that you'll have the same compassion as men. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. What do you think? I think I elaborated that pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to come back from that one.
Yeah, I personally think that if women were stronger than men, I don't think you guys would have compassion because, for one, women are spiteful. Women already don't like when men show weakness. Women are more emotional, so when they get angry, because they have spent years of not being able to beat up men, when they see that they could finally beat up men, I think they would
like
take
her
full advantage of it.
She beats men up?
And, plus, how many, not all women, but sometimes women.
She would. Go ahead.
Not all women, but sometimes women lie on men to get revenge,
in the bedroom.
So I definitely think that women would, plus the whole feminist movement, you know what I mean? The whole being equal and, wanting their rights.
And if that's a good point. Even speaking about the feminist movement, like, the feminist movement is not for anything equal. It's for just power. Right. The positions that they're even trying to have things equal. They're not trying to have offshore drilling equal. They're not trying to have the janitors be equal. They're not trying to have the people that take out the trash. Oh, well, we want equal pay with that. We want equal opportunity with offshore drilling and these engineering jobs. No, they want equal opportunity with the positions of power and political power and stuff like that, and CEOs.
And I don't think a woman could handle that. That's why.
Okay, fair enough.
At the end of the day, we are emotional beings. And I know that personally, I'm going to speak for myself. I am an emotional being. And sometimes, it can get the best of me. So with that being said, I don't think full decisions in that type of hierarchy of our lives should be dependent upon my judgment because I might not always have
So
the
you
best
wouldn't.
judgment.
So you wouldn't vote for a woman president?
Well, I did vote.
Okay, period. I was about to
Okay, I
say.
You
did
voted for
vote.
Kamala?
I did
Absolutely.
vote. Yes, I absolutely did.
100%.
You too. Stupid. What? Why would you vote for?
No. Oh, you want to
what?
get political?
You
Let's
voted
not
for the
do that.
Wicked Witch of the West?
No.
You want to
'cause-
get political? We can
But
get
look at
political.
where we're at, and they want to already
We're
impeach
talking
him.
about looking where we at.
Look where we at, and they already want to
We're
impeach
doing
him.
great.
No, we're not.
But listen, y'all do not want to speak politicals.
Let's
Y'all
not
gonna
do
get
that.
Talk political.
No, we don't have-
obliterated.
no,
But let's
let's
just
not.
get it back
No.
on topic real quick. So, in regards, so
Why
you're. Yeah, let's get it. We can have a political conversation,
No, I don't want
ladies.
to. No, I don't want to. 'cause
Okay,
I don't-
well, let's get it back on topic then.
That's why
So
your eggs are
you
$100.
are essentially saying that women would abuse the power if they had more physical strength than men. Got it. That's what you're saying, right?
You just put words in my mouth.
What?
I
That's what
didn't.
you said. You
That's
said that you would be
absolutely
beating up
not-
men if you had more
I
strength.
didn't say that. I just said that the man is a stronger, stability for power and for people in power
Okay,
like that.
so you got a hard time articulating yourself. So let me just do it for you and correct me if I'm
say it.
wrong. You're pretty much saying that men are better at regulating their emotions, so therefore they'll be better at wielding the physical strength because they're not going to act out emotionally.
Right, because there's a lot of things that
Okay,
are going to
got it.
happen, and they, I mean, don't get me wrong. As a strong woman who does a lot of my own things, I also do sometimes have poor judgment because of my emotions, and but I know that, and I also recognize that, and I take accountability, and I work on it. Fair enough, I do work on it. It's just, but it's not always the case, and I do
Okay.
recognize it.
All right, I got it. Let's move on to the super chats. And you got that clip ready, right, Dan? Cool. So we got, okay, so that the last super chat was the Spanish one you read. And then we got Great Win, sends in $20. Appreciate the support.
No Fugazee.
He says, men don't pay for dates because there is no quality women. Why would a man pay for a woman who is dating multiple men, high body count, 5 pounds of makeup, and unreal expectations? The insensitive simply isn't there anymore. Okay, fair enough. He's spitting facts.
Is he sure that he likes the correct gender? Respectfully.
Well,
And-
he's
and
speaking in a
respect-
general sense, and generally speaking, homie's speaking facts.
No, he's
You don't
not.
agree? Okay,
I do
so what
not.
don't you agree with what he said?
Everything.
Oh,
It's giving.
Okay,
Giving
so
that
let's-
Okay, to be honest, it's giving that he's confused. It's giving like I don't. And this is respectful. I promise, because y'all like to clip stuff. Y'all know who you are. I promise. It's giving that like he just is confused. I don't think that he is in the right category of dating. Just be nice.
okay. So I'll just read it again
Okay,
and let
please.
me know what you
He's in his
disagree
soft
with.
girl era.
Got it. He's in his soft girl.
soft girl era.
He's in a soft girl
Literally.
ever for stating some general facts. So let's see.
It's
Well,
not
maybe
facts,
he's
though.
just not dating the right females, and that's
Yeah,
why
he's
he
not
feels
dating
that
the
way.
girl.
Okay. That
Or
was a
maybe
good.
he's not dating the right
Hold
gender.
up. Hold up.
Because I understand his points. and
that
he may,
was a good
he may
answer,
not
what
have
she said.
it in the nicest way. He was very blunt about it, which is fair. But maybe he's not going after the females that he specifically would pay for a date.
Okay, so she's thinking, because that's what the same thing we would say, men to say, that's the same thing I would say to y'all when y'all complain about men. When y'all complain about men, I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, but that's because you're choosing those broke guys,
Exactly.
or those are the only guys that you can attract. Okay, fair
Maybe
enough.
he's attracting the wrong gender.
So keep on saying about gender. Great Win, he's a supporter of the podcast. So
I love
what he's
you.
essentially saying here is women want a traditional man, but they're not traditional themselves. That's all he's saying.
So he's
So
being
in
sluts.
that sense,
kind of-
you
yeah,
don't.
he
That's
is
that's
kind
one non-traditional trait, to be a whore for sure. But what he's saying is that you want a traditional man, but you're not actually traditional yourself. So why would a man do traditional things for a modern
So I
woman?
want to dig into that question, right? So where is he finding those girls? Because if he wants a traditional girl, is he finding the girls at a strip club?
Yeah, well,
Is he finding the girls?
he sent in a super chat. I don't know.
And
This is
also
just making a general
Are
statement.
you finding the girls on like an escort site? Are you finding the girls on Facebook Marketplace? We will never know. But maybe
She said
it's where you're
Facebook
looking.
Marketplace. What? Chicks be on Facebook
I
Marketplace?
don't know.
I was
Maybe
about to have that
you
question
never know.
too.
They sell everything on Facebook Marketplace.
The heck? Okay, all right. Well, anyways, let's get to the next super chat. We got Day One sends in $20.
Period.
Appreciate the support, man. He says, "Big up, Cooley. I see you got Justina back on the podcast. Enjoy everything you doing, ladies. Learn to listen to understand, not to respond. That is a fact. You got to learn to listen to understand, because I'm dropping some gems, and some of y'all is just like, what?
pay some bills and maybe I'll listen.
Frey, I think I'm saying it right, sends him $5. I'm not sure what currency this is, but it says, you good? Okay, cool. Because some women have used men as a means of a free meal out. Okay, I see what he's saying. So, women be using guys like on a first date, he's pretty much talking about when you were saying guys don't want to pay for the first date sometimes. And he's pretty much saying, well, that's because some girls use guys for a free meal.
They do that.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So
it's unfortunate to us.
Wait, do they really?
Other ones.
Yeah, there's
that
yeah,
don't.
you did it.
It's unfortunate.
No, the hell
to
I did
us.
not. I don't go on a date that I don't want to go
personally
on.
know. Okay, as an
too
ex
lazy.
stripper, some of the girls that be
You said an
in the
ex-stripper?
club-
Extra what?
as an ex stripper.
When were you stripping? Back in 1989?
Now you know what? You're
I
supposed
was
to be
just saying,
nice.
though. It had to have been a minute ago.
Bro, you're literally 4 years younger than me.
Cooley,
dog.
please.
I look
Like-
20 years younger than you, though.
No, you
Black
think
don't
so?
crack, baby. Look, homie looking good.
What?
No, I'm playing.
Cause don't do that again. Not round two, baby. Ding ding, we can get in that
She
box.
said round two.
Do it. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's see.
She really wish she was as strong as a man. She'll be like, Cooley, I want to box you.
No,
I can see it, right? I can see it, Cooley.
just a quick little.
You'll jab me?
Just like a little, one time, and then I'll
Real
let
quick,
it-
don't be a ninja watcher. We got hundreds of people in here right now, but only 100 likes. Like the podcast. Go ahead. Click that, Dan.
If you're part of the Spice Game, make sure you're double tapping. Y'all.
And if you're here for 205,
yeah.
listen to Belden.
All you Ginger fans, go ahead, like the video.
gotta call 'em Spice
see y'all in
Gang.
there.
Okay, yeah, like the podcast, man. It is free. Literally is free. Now, when you are in the mall and you walking through the food court, right? And them little Asians be like, oh, free hot pot chicken, free hot pot chicken. And you definitely walk around and you take that free
I do.
piece of food and you eat it.
I do.
So guess what?
I'm trying that.
This like is free, just like the podcast.
Yeah, man, do it for me.
And all you gotta do
Thumbs
is click. Like,
Just
it's
click the
You're sitting there
button,
watching
like-
anyway, so what's
Yeah,
the
just
difference
double
of just
Click
tapping your
the
finger on
button.
it?
Okay, let's go ahead and play that first clip. Ladies, pay attention up here. Wait, which one is this? Let me see.
The first link that's on there. This one.
You know what? Yeah, no. Go to the second one. Go to the second one. Bear with us, chat.
If you're part of the Spice Gang, I better see everybody double tapping the live right now. Spam chili peppers while we get the thing going.
That's good. Yeah. Play this one and take it off mute as well. Go, yup.
Go ahead, Dan, my man.
Go back to the other screen.
What to say?
Put it over and double. Put it the other way. No, that's good. And go press play. That's good.
Hey, excuse me? Can you excuse me? I have a question. I'm trying to... Oh my god, you're beautiful. I'm trying to get your number. No? Is it because I'm ugly? Oh, fuck.
That's corny.
All right, so ladies, let's get your take on that. You can stop sharing it, Dan.
Ew.
He's definitely not.
Unmute it, Dan. It's unmuted. No, is our stream it is unmuted. Okay, perfect. Yeah, remember also when you plan it, mute us because people be talking. But let's get y'all takes on that. Let's start with you. What's your thoughts on his game and everything like that? And so let's do this. What's your thoughts on it? And then what could he have done better? So
I don't
thoughts
know.
first.
I kind of like hurt for him a little bit in my chest.
hurt,
I think maybe. I mean, I can't really speak for her, but I personally myself would have reacted a little bit differently. Maybe it was because he was recording. I don't know if he was like
he
recording.
had the glasses on, so she
didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe like a compliment. Maybe like a conversation starter.
Well, he did give her a compliment. He said, "Oh my God, you're beautiful."
Oh, she was pretty.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said, "Oh my God, you're beautiful. Can I get your number?"
Okay.
Would that have worked on you?
Yeah, would that have worked on you?
Right away to give someone my number? No, I'm not comfortable right away with giving someone my number.
Okay, so what would a guy have to say? How many sentences would a guy have to, words would a guy have to say for it to be enough to get your number?
I feel like your questions is so vague. Y'all gotta put some like emphasis behind your questions, because it's like you leaving a lot more room for me to like, is this superficial? Am I just like, okay, I'm trying to bust a move and I might just be, I think.
Are you talking about with the clip?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we'll get to you. Let her answer real quick.
Well, I see where she was coming from too, but
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I don't know. I think that it was brave for him to go up to her and give a compliment and ask for her number.
Now, he did walk up while she's with her friends. Would you acknowledge a guy if he walked up to you and you were with your girls?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you before? Has a guy come up to you trying to get your number while you were with your friends or while you were with Laura?
I don't know. Laura and I are best friends, for those who don't know. I don't know if it's ever happened with you. I don't know if it's happened with you, but yeah, with friends, alone, yeah, at the gym. I think that for you, do you work out?
Absolutely not.
I think for me personally, I wouldn't want to waste someone else's time, so I would prefer to somewhat just have a little bit of a back and forth conversation if he wants my number, just so I just don't waste his time of taking his number.
Okay, so you think he went too quick? Mm-hmm. Got it. So that's one of the things that he could have did better. Slow down.
Sure, yeah.
Talk more. What about you? What's your thoughts on that, and what could he have done better?
Honestly, if you're not my type, off the bat,
It don't even matter what the dude say.
yeah, if you're not my type, then I'm automatically.
What's your type?
I'm not doing that.
No, what's your type?
I'm not gonna say all that on here. But,
What you mean? What's your
no,
type?
No.
Nah, you said if you're not my type, the chat definitely want to know what your type is now.
I'm
Light,
curious.
tall, dark, and handsome. How about that?
Okay, tall, dark. Oh, ease. There you go, bro.
Perfect.
5'9", dark. You got
I
that.
don't even know. Okay. But yeah,
Spicy.
no. So
That's
yeah,
what
I
you
feel
do.
like that, and also, I mean, like, I do social media, so the
Yeah.
camera thing doesn't really bother me. I would have offered, being like, "Oh, what kind of glasses you got? Meta? Okay, cool." There. I would have started a whole conversation, but
Yeah.
if you're not my type, that's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
And then after that, I think it's more like she said,
It was too
the
fast.
conversation.
Okay.
Like, you can't just come up to me and be like, "Hey, can I get your number?" 'Cause
Yeah, that
I'm
is-
gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, "You're weird.
Okay.
Like, you're weird. What? Like, no. What the heck?" You can have my. I instantly will give my. I'll instantly give my Instagram or my TikTok, or I'll be like, "Yeah, follow
Got
me,
you.
and then I'll kind of like dub you off like that. Like, yeah, just follow.
Okay.
follow me, yeah.
Let me move your mic up a little bit.
Okay.
A little too low. It was mad low, actually.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
1, 2, 3. But yeah, I'll just
okay.
kind of like dub you off and just give you my social media, honestly.
Got you. And what about you?
Yeah, pretty much. Like when he just came up, it was like he it was kind of weird. You would think like, hey, I mean, you'd be out with a bunch of your friends, and he just came out of nowhere, and he didn't say nothing out of.
Say he
Yeah.
just had some
Say,
game.
And he looked like a
Big
creep.
game. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even like
It was
try.
slow.
Like,
Like,
and then can I get your number? Whoa, you could be a
It was kind of creep vibes.
You
grape
just said I was
like,
beautiful, and then you came right for the number.
Right,
You didn't
like-
even like.
Okay.
Like, you walked around the corner and was like, "Can I get your
You
number?"
could have
Right,
did,
he
better.
was
You
trying to
could have
mix
did a
you
better
up.
video than
Like,
me.
chill.
Well, we got videos for y'all. That was just one of them where the guy was off. But okay, all right, good take. What about you? What's your thoughts on it? What could he done better?
He definitely could have slowed his approach up a little bit
Okay.
and not been so quick with it. Cause all right, cool, I'm beautiful. I already know that. But now, what else do you got to offer me? And you just jumping down my throat for my number. That just makes me think you want to hit, and that's it. Cause you just said I was beautiful.
Now, but if the guy was your type, like you turn around and he's like, you're like, oh my gosh, he's the one.
Like, love it for
now,
the
does it really matter? Real quick. Does in that situation, does it really matter what he says?
Yes.
It still matter what he says to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, say for example, this is going to be silly, but
he look good.
Celebrities, right? There's many attractive celebrities you could just pinpoint off. Does that mean they are still my specific type with their character, how they treat me, or what their interests are? No, but they could be a very attractive human being, right? Just from off the bat, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to want to invest my time into someone that it's not going to end up working out with in the long run just because they're attractive.
Okay, got you.
I think
fair enough.
It's like me being shallow and superficial. I feel it.
What's your
I think there's
take on his approach and what could he have done better?
So I think it's like what I mentioned earlier about the bar is just so low. Like, okay, you're telling me I'm beautiful. Like, what are you doing? Like, what else are you doing to deserve my extended attention after this interaction?
Exactly. What more can you offer me?
Exactly. So I feel like that's the standard, especially with dating apps. Like, they match. They're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Can I have your number? It's like, how many other girls are you doing that to? Like, I'm not special. Like, you're just going to turn around and go ask someone else
copy
the same
and paste the
thing.
same response.
So it's like
girl.
boring. It's like, do something else. Like, if you're
That
actually interested.
But what? So even if he's physically your type, and
I would say it's the same thing. Because like, it's the same thing on.
So you like with her, he got to still do more.
Yeah, I would say
he
so.
has to
But I
raise you
think
up
it's
pretty
levels
much.
to that,
Gotta
though.
rizz out.
Yeah,
I think it's levels to that because I do social media. So if a celebrity did come up to me and want my number, even if he was my type or not my type, I'm still gonna give my contact info because
he's in your career path and genre.
Because whether we work out relationship wise,
it may work out business wise.
Yeah, we
looking
like
for an opportunity.
And honestly, in my opinion, forget the relationship at that point. I'm instantly going to
business.
the network and let's network and let's do business. And how can I, you know what I mean? Because like I said, especially if it's a man, I like men who are higher than me. So obviously the man is going to be higher than me, especially if he's a celebrity. Then he can, you never know.
Can I really say something? I really just feel like this, like I said in the beginning, it's definitely about times changing, like keeping up with the times. Times is always changing, so it's not something that like, oh, I feel like we just looking for like, oh, okay, I want somebody that's, it's like, okay, that's just the bare minimum. What's your non-negotiables? Like, what do you like expect for yourself, and then that you should expect for somebody else? Because you say you've been growing up, treat people how you want to be treated in a sense. So where do things apply? Is it some things just superficial, or I'm just having fun? I'm just out on it. I'm just trying to bag me something just to have fun. So that's why I say some things just borderline.
Okay, ladies, to be honest with y'all, when a man is approaching you, he approached men. The reason why,
because he saw the ass in the skirt.
No. Here, pay attention, ladies. The reason why he has the courage to approach you is because he approached many other girls. Right. This is why he has the courage. And guess what, ladies? If you want a confident man and a masculine man, well, that confident and masculine man, he's out there shooting shots for everyone. How do you think that he got that confident? Well, even the men are not born with that confidence. No, he went out there, failed many times, and guess what? It worked on you.
Yeah, because the only
He's having to work on you.
Only one you
practice makes perfect.
Yeah, so, and that's the thing that y'all don't understand, because men, we have a burden of performance, meaning that women are born with their value. Men, we have to create our value. And how we create our value, the ways we create our value is actually going out there and performing, putting in that work in, going to the gym, getting stronger, talking to chicks, getting our rizz up, getting the confidence, working hard, making more money. Meaning that that's a burden of performance. We have to get out there to be the best version of ourselves to attract y'all. Because if we wasn't doing that, it will be just like you said, these niggas is immature, they lack in masculinity. And like you said, well, the reason why those dudes lack masculinity, because they're not assertive and really putting themselves out there like that. So the men that are confident, well, guess what? If he talking to you and he texting you, truth be told, he texting Brittany too.
Yep.
Y'all just got to deal with it. He ain't going to tell you, but honest men, they will tell you, but you really don't meet a lot of honest men because women can't handle the truth. But that's a different conversation. Okay, let me finish up the super chats. And Dan, pull up the next clip. Go to the third link. Okay, we got Michelle Atkinson sends in $27.99. She says, Ginger is a boss. Just know that. Okay, fair enough. We got Great Win sends in $5. Ask the Colombian Mami Chula if she's jungle fever. I'm trying to shoot my shot after the show. What's
Okay. And shout out to Michelle. I love you so much.
Women, freaking girl power over here. Yeah, get it, girl. Okay, so you want
Send
to
the funds, babe.
well, first question: do you have jungle fever? You know what that is?
Do you have a type? Okay,
Do you like black? Do you like black men?
You like black men?
Yeah, that means that you like black men.
Do you like
I
black
don't
men?
discriminate.
There you go.
Chat.
I do.
She got jungle fever,
Shit,
and
I don't
ladies,
like white men.
ladies, don't hijack it. Let her answer.
My bad.
Okay, so you do have jungle fever.
Do your big ones sis?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay, you like black guys.
I like any guy.
Okay, you like any guy. And then he says he wants to shoot your shot. So you want to give your IG?
Okay.
Oh, drop it.
All right. Ready?
Write it down and get a pen and paper,
Ladies,
babe.
quiet. Let her.
Should I
Don't
spell it
hijack the
out?
show.
So it's
Yeah, spell
easier?
it out. Spell it out.
All right. LAURAANATALIAA.
And then what does it say?
Laura Natalia.
Period. And then do it one more
Got a
time.
ring to it.
Which one?
One more time. Spell it one more time.
Oh, L.
You might have forgot it. You might have
He
missed
can rewind it
You
back. That
are
can rewind it
No,
back.
do it.
He can rewind it back.
Get her, man. This
Well,
might be
he
her
already got it.
husband.
Trust me.
When the live is over, it automatically posts on
Oh, it
YouTube.
does
Yeah,
it
post
again?
on YouTube, and he could just literally pull the live back right now.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, I'm so
He
sorry.
can bring it back 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my friend her husband.
Okay. All right. So next video, Dan.
For all my fellas on here, all my fellas, which one is y'all going with, right or left? This for all my fellas, man. What y'all going with, right or left? Right or left? I want to put it in the comments. I want to know what y'all going with. Y'all going with the right or y'all going with the left? What we doing? What we doing? I ain't going to tell y'all my answer. But what we doing, fellas, put in the comments and tell me why y'all went that way. Tell me why y'all went right or left. Look, I see this on Facebook, man. For all my fellas on here, all my fellas.
Okay, I'll explain to y'all, ladies.
I don't have my glasses.
Is you guys can white or black?
I'll explain, ladies.
To drive you.
Hey,
Okay.
we need some clarity because, ladies, when y'all watch it back and there's multiple people speaking, it sounds crazy. So real quick, I'll explain what the video was. So he was saying, hey, right or left? The left side was all white chicks. The right side was all black chicks. Now he's speaking to the fellas. Hey, right or left? Which one you choosing? He said, oh, I know which one I'm choosing. Now, Dan, bring that up again and go to the comments.
I would like to zoom in on the pictures.
Go to the scroll down in the. Hold up. I'll tell you when to stop.
No, I like to read the comments too.
I wish we could. Like,
That's my favorite part is reading the comments.
yeah, I always read the comments.
Same.
Unless you go viral for something horribly.
Oh no, I still read the comments. I want to read the hate comments.
I
wanna
didn't
I see
read
your
the
chat. I'm
comments.
reading your chat.
So I didn't read them.
What are they saying?
Yeah, well, your supporters are like spamming the hell out of the
Nah.
chat. They are.
Oh, I love you, Spice Gang.
Somebody said, homies love playing in the snow.
Okay, so we got the most liked comment is 20,000 likes on this, and it says, what does it say, Dan? Read it to me.
Left. I'm tired of arguing.
So it seems like the most liked.
Oh my God.
Wait, I didn't mean to laugh.
Yeah,
Shout
ladies,
out to
let
the
me
white
finish.
girls, baby.
The
Shout out to
most,
white girls.
the most liked comment is the one of they're referring to the picture of the white girls, and the comment says, "I'm gonna choose left, the white chicks, because I'm tired of arguing." That got 20,000 likes.
Oh,
snap. So, and then the other comment right by it, which is the second most liked one, he says, I'm going to choose right. But if they, what it says? If they what? I'm going to choose right, but what?
Right for a little minute, then I'm going to slide left for the long term.
Okay, so then the next most liked comment says, I'm going to choose right, meaning that he's going to choose the black girls. But then I'm going to slide over to the white chicks because that's
How
going
many
to be
likes
for the
that
long
got?
term.
How many likes?
How many likes did that one get?
6,000.
6,000. So that's the second most liked one. Okay. So let's go with y'all thoughts on that. So this is, we got, I mean, what China, what are you, black? You mix black and white? Few things. Okay. And bring your mic a little, just move it this way.
You can move it closer to you.
Yeah, you could lean back if you want and just do it that.
I'm mixed.
Okay, you mix, cool. And then the rest of y'all, and then she's Spanish, and then the rest of y'all is white. Okay, so we got a fairly mixed panel, but we got no black chicks. You Greek chick, you white. You white too.
Well,
you white. You from the Caucasus Mountain.
No, my dad is Cuban, Colombian, Puerto Rican.
That is from the Caucasus Mountain.
Yeah.
And your mom is what?
My mom is a whole bunch of European shit, white shit.
So you're Hispanic or white? Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, man, she white.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
Whatever he said.
Yeah, you white. It's white. But okay, so fair enough. Let's get y'all thoughts on that real quick. Do you think that, well, actually, let me not put nothing in. Let me just get y'all thoughts on that. Let's start with you. On what we just seen. You know, you got guys from what the comments saying, most of the comments and the most liked comments is guys is choosing the white chicks over the black girls. And the reasons are that we viewed as they tired of the attitude, they tired of the fighting, they tired of, you know, the masculine energy from black girls. What's your thoughts on that? You think that men have the right to make that choice?
I mean,
You answer.
I
We'll go last.
You want me to go first?
You want to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. She Colombian. She like, nigga, I don't really care.
oh my god.
I'll put it like this.
Really.
Right.
It's people, places, and things. Us black girls, mixed girls from the hood. We're from the hood. You got the suburbs. So at that, I feel like you're going to get argumentative because we've been put in argumentative growing up situations. It ain't like, okay, I chose my family members. I didn't choose who to be born by.
Okay.
So I really do feel like it does come from, like, I'm from 23rd Diamond. I'm a project baby, but I don't have to act like it, and I don't have to dress like it. I don't have to. You wouldn't even tell unless I tell you. You wouldn't even know unless I let you know, because I try to break those barriers and those stereotypes, because it's very sickening to me. My grandmother is black.
Do you think that black women should strive to break those negative stereotypes?
We was enslaved, so of course we had to argue.
No, I mean, like, that's a different answer to the question.
No, it's not.
No, the question is...
All this is in tune. All this is in
You know,
rap.
listen to my question. That doesn't answer my question at all. Yeah, no, but that doesn't answer the question. Pay attention. The question is...
I'm paying attention. Don't do that.
Got it. Do you think that black women should they strive to break the stereotypes? Not that slavery and all, we know the history, but should they like try to improve?
Know the history. Because certain comments wouldn't be ignorant.
Okay,
I think
so
that
let
what
me
she's
say it
trying
in
to
a
say-
different way.
There is
Not
we in a
that. I
Black
just have a
History
question.
Month.
The question
Yeah,
is
you're
very
trying to
simple.
say basically
Ginger,
like-
I got you.
Okay,
Time out real
okay,
quick.
okay.
It's very simple. Very simple.
But
Should
some
black-
questions ain't simple. Some questions have controversy to them. Like, what you
Yeah,
say?
no, you gotta
Politics?
listen. It's actually super. It's literally yes or no. It's super simple. I'll just
So
say it a
you want me
different
to have a
way.
yes or no answer? Just say that, because
Well,
you asked
it's a
me
yes
for my
or no.
response,
It's
and
literally
that's my response.
I got
That's
it's
my
literally a
answer.
yes or no question. So here's the question,
No,
right?
you didn't ask
I'll
me
say
a
it a
yes or
different
no
way.
question. You asked me to answer you, and I'm answering you, but you want me to answer for a yes or no. So now I'll say no.
Got it.
That's
So
if you wanna
black
direct
women.
it.
Okay, so let me just reverse. I see you with the attitude, and you just said that you just literally contradicted yourself. You said that, well, I break the
bad.
stereotypes. I'm not the
My
stereotype,
bad, my
but you're
bad,
literally
my
showing
bad.
attitude right now. So pay
My bad.
attention. Pay attention. I got you. China, chill.
I said my
Should
bad.
okay, I got you. So the question is simple: should black women try to improve to break the stereotype? Yes or no?
I don't know how to take your question.
What? Should chicks improve or should chicks stay the same? What the heck?
I have my own opinion into my answer.
Just a yes or no.
It's
certain
literally
things-
yes or no.
To me, I just said I don't know. Certain things is controversial. It's not always a yes, and it's not always a no. And I feel like it just depends on circumstances,
Like circumstances.
and situations.
Okay, real quick. Let's just be honest. Is there any circumstance should a chick they actually should act ratchet and rambunctious and be annoying and have an attitude. Is there any circumstance that type of behavior is necessary from a woman?
I mean,
that's not what you said.
That is.
He's
We
changing
literally
the question
just
for you
said.
because you said he couldn't answer the first
we're
one.
literally-
So he's revising it for you.
No, we're literally saying.
Listen to what I'm saying. I
bro,
really don't understand how you trying to ask me this question based upon something that's more than one answer to. It's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. So I don't say yes and I don't say no on something that I have.
Chat, girls just can't answer questions, bro. It's like crazy.
No, I know
You're
what
not
you're
the
trying. I
only
understand
one.
what she's trying to say.
There's so many girls.
But I did answer, and
No,
I
yeah.
said I don't
Ginger,
know.
you don't
That's
know what
not
she's trying to say because she ain't
No,
say
that's
nothing.
not
No,
it.
yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Okay,
She's saying
Ginger,
there's
what
like,
she you trying to
okay,
say?
she's saying they're like, there's a yes and a no answer to everything, right? And she's saying like yes, but also no.
Right.
Simple.
Okay, so now I
to
have
make
another
it-
question
to make
for
it
you.
simpler.
That's fine. No, that don't
Simpler?
even
Is
make
that a word?
sense. So look,
Simplistic.
China, another question for
More
you.
simple.
Do you think?
More simple.
Got it, ladies. Pay attention. Do you think that because that little clip was showing black women and white women, and the guys are choosing a white woman because the reasons why is because they have an attitude, they're loud, they're masculine, stuff like that, right? So, do you think that a woman adopting male characteristic traits is a good thing, like being loud, having an attitude, being rambunctious, being masculine? Do you think that is a good thing?
No, it's not a good thing.
Okay, it's not a good thing. Got it. So stop it right there. Now let's have a logical discussion. So breaking the stereotype, well, this means that if black women do break the stereotype, that would be a good thing, because if they don't break the stereotype, that's a bad thing. So answer the question now. Do you think that black women should break the stereotype of, being masculine and being loud and stuff like that? Or should they stay with that stereotype?
Who gave that entitlement?
Who gave them the...
Who gave that entitlement?
And what do you mean by entitlement? Explain.
No, y'all want me just yes and no question.
No, that's fine. You ask the question. Explain yourself. I don't know what you mean.
Commentary, or if I'm just
explain
answering
yourself.
yes
No, what do you mean by entitlement? You said who gave entitlement? I'm not sure what you're saying.
To what you said, who said all black women was angry, masculine?
We never said all.
We didn't say that at
We didn't
all.
say all. We were just speaking about the comments, what they were
comments,
insinuating.
I'm
The majority
confused.
of
How
them,
am I-
that's their comments.
You talking about the clip, but I'm not there for the person in the clip. I'm not them. She not them. We not them. So now we basing off of my answer, right? So how you asked me something that's basing off of what I feel, and my answer on how should black women.
Well,
black
here's the thing. What I want you to do, right? What I'm trying to establish is for you not to feel, but for you actually to think, right? So when I ask you the question, if black, it doesn't matter, black, white, Spanish, whatever. If any woman,
human beings, that's what we do. We feel.
I got
to
it.
Think. So like
that doesn't. That doesn't make any sense. Human beings don't
How?
feel to think. That's the opposite. Real quick though. So just to get back on topic. So what I'm saying here is, you just
go
confirmed.
next.
No. Real quick. You just
next.
You literally just confirmed that black women or any woman, if they act masculine, loud, and rambunctious, it's a bad thing.
No, I don't
Very
think necessarily
demure.
that she's saying that
I'm
it's a
saying
bad
next.
thing.
She
I
literally
think
just said it's a bad thing.
when she was
Won't come
touching
out.
base on like the slavery thing, I think that what she was trying to say is like, I mean, obviously I'm white, I can't really like speak on that because I'm like, you know what I mean? But I think
Wait,
that what she was trying to say is that it's a generational passed down type of thing. Tell me if I'm wrong.
That
has nothing to do
If I'm
with the
wrong.
question, though.
So I think but she's
a lot
saying
of
like
questions.
I
if we
understand what your
haven't-
question is.
Just simple questions. Y'all want simple answers to stuff that's controversial and complex.
It's not complex.
How is
You
not
make
complex?
it complex.
No,
you literally
I
make it
don't
complex.
Make it complex.
You couldn't
just
give
can't
us a yes or
bring-
no
could- if you
answer.
can't answer yes or no.
I don't get into just yes
But
and no.
I'll tell you what
I
happened,
think
and then
before
we'll
I
move on,
talk, I think
because
before I say,
honestly, real
however
quick,
you want to say it, fine. That's
I'll
fine.
tell you what exactly happened, and you don't even have to speak right now. And then we'll move on to the next, because I think that's a clip, Dan, for a different panel. We need some more black
It's okay.
chicks on the panel.
I think I get what you were trying to say.
But Ginger, I got you. Let me finish my point.
It's okay,
So
go
what
ahead.
I'm saying here is, what happened was this. You said that, well, I don't want to answer the question. That's totally fine. But then I asked another question, and you did confirm that a black woman that is taking on characteristic traits of a man and being masculine, being loud and having an attitude, I asked you, is it good? You said, no, that's not good. So this concedes that, well, black women do need to change their behavior in order it to be good. Because if they're acting masculine and being loud and rambunctious, it is bad.
It's okay. Just
This is why.
no. It's okay.
That's
Wait.
what
Get
that
your mic.
means.
Speak into the mic.
Yeah, speak
Why
into the
people
mic.
get mad because you're categorizing people. Like you're black. You're black.
He didn't categorize anything. He just
What are you
asked you
talking
a
about?
question
We're
that you couldn't
asking
answer.
a question about the clip.
See, that's corny.
So-
I don't need a team and nobody to sit up
Yeah.
there and see if I'm right or wrong. Okay, my opinion and my opinion.
We
You
not
didn't even
saying
give
if
us
you're
your
right or
opinion,
wrong.
though.
Yeah,
You didn't give us your opinion. We asked you a question. You couldn't
Next.
answer it.
Yeah.
We're literally
So-
asking you a question. We didn't categorize anything.
So what, and let me explain what's happening here, chat, for the people that's viewing it. What's happening here is that women operate from their emotional mind. They can't think logical. So she's letting her emotions fog her judgment to actually articulate herself and answer a
think that she's
question
just
directly.
passionate.
Emotions.
I think she's just
No,
passionate.
for me.
I literally
She's just
asked
answer
you a
the
yes or no
And I
question.
really don't answer yes or no questions when I want
But
to
you already
elaborate
answered
on
one of
why.
them.
You asked me something, then I asked you a question. I said, who gave you that entitlement to say
Entitlement
that?
of what? This the
We're
it's
talking
the
about the
picture.
clip. We're
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
the clip that
What
we
are you
was
talking
watching
about?
We were just referring back to the Instagram clip and the likes with the 20K and the 6K.
I know that, right? But that's where I was getting.
Let's
back
move
to
on, bro.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. We gonna move.
Y'all can go ahead.
No. I'm
Please
intrigued
move
with
on.
the conversation.
No, we're gonna move
Yeah.
on from the next person.
No, we gotta move
Okay,
on.
okay,
We gotta
okay.
get to another clip too. We gonna
I
get to
think I
another
understand
clip.
what you're trying to say.
Yeah, we gonna
It's
get to
okay.
another clip. At the end of the day,
Well, can we all get
you know, this is why. I mean, men lead, women follows, because chicks be emotional. Like, we know about, you brung up slavery and you brung up all of this type of past stuff and this trauma. That isn't even a question. The question was very, very simple. Should girls, and it doesn't even matter about black, let's say just women, period, should they be masculine, be loud, have an attitude, and adopt characteristic traits of a man? No, that would be a bad thing. So if women are doing it, they should improve to not do it. That's the logical conclusion to it all. But you just couldn't say it because you're trying to say that it's complex. Nothing isn't complex. It's very, very simple. Chicks shouldn't be like a man. You know that. You just confirmed it. But I guess with your emotional mind, you think that in some circumstances, they should be like a man. Well, that's a contradiction to your entire worldview. What the freak is you talking about? Don't make any sense. Let's move on. Dan, get to clip number 4.
Wait, we didn't get to respond.
Yeah, y'all not responding to that. Y'all freaking white.
I'm okay to pass on that. Let's just
That's not nice.
Y'all white.
And so
man.
what?
Ain't
My
trying to
white
get
ass
y'all
got a
canceled.
response for everything.
Actually,
Hello. Oh, not pop the balloon.
you know what? You know
Pop
what?
the
You know what?
balloon.
You know what? Yeah. Let's play this one. Yeah, this gonna be a good one.
It's okay. I love you, girl. I understand. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason.
Hear where she's from. Where are you?
Originally, D.C., Maryland, Virginia.
And you live there now?
I live in Houston.
I'm originally Liberian, West Africa. I was born and raised in Liberia. I came to America when I was 18. I'm 37 now, so I've been here. Do the math.
You're okay.
Yes.
All right. And is she someone that you try?
Yes, she is.
All right. Well, then let me have you come on up here. I'll have you scoot that way. Okay. So you guys got to hear a bit about each other. Do you have one final question? If you don't, that's okay.
I'm trying to think because I asked the most important questions, like, you know, what was your go-to for healing? Because that's most important. I want to make sure you got them demons out your system, okay? Because I already warned you, but no, I wouldn't say I have any other questions for that. No.
And I did get the demons out of my system
Okay.
because I've been through enough struggles.
Okay, because I
that-
fight.
I'm not fighting. I will always stay emotionally controlled. I'm not fighting at all. However, it's okay for you to be feisty. You know, I'm very understanding. I'm able to communicate very well. So if there's something that is bothering you, I would like to get to the root of it. So to see how best I can be able to communicate where I'm at, so we can get to a resolution.
I'm gonna let you know.
Yes. Okay. There you go. So.
Well, then I'm gonna ask my final question. Then, is it a yes for you for you?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes.
We got a match. I'll take the mic, and you guys.
You go ahead and stop that. All right, let's go ahead and we went through that clip. It's unmuted, Dan? Perfect. Let's get y'all thoughts on that. Let's start over here with...
I still need to...
Oh, process. Okay. So who wants to go first on this clip since y'all watched it? Let's just... I want to give your... Okay. So we could do a question with this one then, since it was kind of open-ended. Yeah. So this was just a clip that the guy and the girl matched, and essentially what happened was she was being feisty, and he said, I'm okay with you being feisty. That's cool with me, as long as we can vibe. She even kind of checked them I already warned you about them demons, so as long as you got them demons out, then we gonna be good. He said, then he explained himself, I worked on myself, I don't got any demons and stuff like that. So what you witnessed was a woman in a leadership role dictating things to the man and manipulating him by putting having this standard of the man, and he's submitting to the woman. Essentially, that's what happened. If you don't agree with that, we'll go around real quick though.
Yeah,
so
I don't agree with
what's your thoughts on it? What did you witness when you watched it?
What you just said, I think he was more so confirming her and letting her basically know it's okay.
Yeah, he was doing that.
It's okay. Okay. I already took care of them demons.
And he was doing that. And do you think just by him reconfirming himself to a woman, do you think that that's masculine? Do you think that if a woman is going to check a man and say, I already warned you about them demons that's inside of you, and he's I've been working on that. I got them demons out and stuff like that. Who do you think is in that leadership role,
obvious,
him or her?
I mean, obvious. Come on, it's obvious, but also...
Wait, time out. What's obvious? Who's in that leadership role, him or her?
Her.
Got it.
So,
time out. No, don't butt real quick. Let's make this make sense, because now we got to have more of a logical discussion. Sorry, ladies, I'm kind of picking it up a little bit. So, you just said that she was in a leadership role. Mm-hmm. What was your first complaint about a man? You said that this problem with men, one of the biggest challenges is men are not mature. I said, what do you mean? You said they lack masculinity. So wouldn't that be one of the traits that a man is lacking masculinity by allowing that woman to lead?
Yeah, but that wasn't a time or place. He should have, at that moment, he could have embarrassed her, but he didn't. At that moment, he let her have her time, and then he could have corrected her in private, because it was public. It was on a show. So in that moment, and mind you, later on after they communicated, blah blah blah, he could have been like, "Hey,
question for you.
I don't like da 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 da."
Do you think? Got it. So
he could have corrected her later.
Do you honestly think that the woman is publicly actually making him look less?
Mm-hmm.
Publicly by down talking him and saying that he should check his demons.
No, I see what you're saying, because it's don't let a woman check you. But also I'm so.
You don't think so?
I'm so on that. I see what you're saying, but I have a smart mouth too, so it's I do want where I do want a man, because in that situation I would want the man, but this is me 100% personally, I would want my man, I don't know if I would want it publicly, but if it was just me, say it's me and you, right? And you would have did that to me and you, you would have did that to me, just me and you, I would have wanted you to check me in that moment.
A better question.
But it's publicly,
do you
so it's
think, and then we'll get to your take. I see what you're saying. You're saying that, if we reversed
I think it's circumstantial.
Yeah, you're saying that if we reversed it, you wouldn't want the man to do that to you. Mm-hmm. So you kind of understand.
Yeah.
But the point of this is she was being aggressive and having an attitude. Yeah. She was being feisty. That was even the thing up there. But that's okay. But what I'm saying is, if you can be feisty to a man, and that man accepts and that man submitted to her feistiness.
Right.
Is that a man that you truly want?
Now it's levels to that. Because in that moment, he could have just did that because he didn't want to hurt her feelings, which I respect. But Pop the Balloon this is their first date. They're not a couple yet. But I have talking stage with guys who have let me say whatever and just do whatever. And the second that you let me say whatever to you and do, I already know I'm not going to be with you. You're just somebody I'm about to talk shit to. Does that make sense? I need somebody.
No, but you're missing the point. The point is like you're moving off of the topic and like you're putting more into it.
Go.
So
Tell me.
Here's what I'm saying. Like you're adding this extra stuff into it where we don't know what this extra stuff is. Right. Let's just go with the video. I'm not talking about any extra stuff. So the video, I'm talking about what she actually done. Right. So and what she actually done, you've already
talk shit to him. And
you already said that. Well, she's like the leader in that situation.
In that situation, I think that he could have not.
He submitted to her, yes or no?
Honestly,
like it went over his head.
Honestly, no, not even that. I feel like honestly, it's hard.
That's a good point. We gonna get to that. Keep that point.
It's hard for me to say that because I'm a realist, right? So all I think is me in that situation. So I do social media, so it's like I wouldn't want my man to embarrass, or not even my man, because you said they just met, right?
Yeah, but you missing the point, Ginger.
I wouldn't want them to like embarrass me.
No, the point that I'm making, Ginger. Listen.
I'm listening.
If this is a date, it's popped a balloon. These niggas just met. It's first time meeting.
Still, that's
just
the first
listen,
impression.
Ginger. Just listen. I know, but listen. Say, hypothetically, me and you are on this pop the balloon thing. Now, if you really liked me and you were into me, do you
I wouldn't say that though.
Just real quick, let me finish. If you really liked me and you were into me, would you talk to me like how that girl talked to that guy?
No.
Okay, so now think about this.
Privately, probably because
think
I would
about
want
this.
you to check
The
me.
simple fact,
Just 'cause that turned me on.
Ginger, pay attention. The simple fact that she spoke to that man on national television the way she did, what does that tell you? That tells you that she don't
She has masculine
really
energy. Like
she got masculine energy, but she don't really respect them. She don't respect that nigga.
Yeah, and she's used to having to like, how do I explain? She's used to having. She's used to having to like control. She's used to having to like
be the head of household.
Yes, run the relationship, head of household. She's used to having to be the man.
Okay.
Whereas though, where a man
thoughts.
is supposed.
My bad. But when she came on, she did say like.
Put your mic this way.
Oh, I'm sorry. When she came on, she did say she had dealt with a lot of men with demons. So I feel like she had that masculinity.
She probably,
only because
she probably carried, she probably carried that on, like the traumaticness or trauma.
Need somebody to soften her up.
What we're saying is that a real masculine man
wouldn't accept that.
Would a real masculine man would
have popped her balloon. Are you talking stupid? Get rid of balloon. Pop the balloon.
No, you're right.
What you gotta understand is some guys really don't take shit.
No,
whether it's in camera or behind the scenes.
You're right.
Some guys would check her right there, like, hold on, like.
I mean, I might have said something spicy because I like
passionate.
Our point is, masculine men will not tolerate her talking to him like that in general.
And
it doesn't matter where.
A woman that actually liked and respected a man, she wouldn't even speak that way.
How does she know how much she likes him and respects him if they just met? Right.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you just met a guy and you liked him and you respected him, you wouldn't talk to him like that.
Let's be real. Ladies, look, hold on, look. Let's be real. Ladies, you guys are good at reading men. You guys can easily tell when a man is confident and when a man is not confident. You can easily tell just from the first conversation if a man is masculine or is he not masculine. You can easily tell if you can walk all over a man and if you can't. And in that moment, she automatically can tell that she can walk all over him and dominate him.
Yes.
So that's why she was so comfortable to talk to him like that, because she saw his demeanor, his attitude, and the way he spoke. And she's like, okay, I can speak to him just as such.
He's spitting. Hold up. Let's get her point. What's your point on this?
I understand what you're saying now.
That's what we're saying. See, because women...
Real quick, East, let's go around. What's your point on this?
So there was a lot.
Real quick, I seen you when we were speaking, but we just want to get your point on the video. I seen you when we were speaking. You were shaking your head when I was saying some stuff. So give me your honest thoughts.
Oh goodness. So I'll try to sum it up quickly.
Sure.
I mean, I just have to assume, obviously, because it was a short clip and it's a dating video, but I mean, that could be like her personality, right? Doesn't mean that, you know, like your question doesn't mean that it's right. She could be more masculine, or she could be more quote unquote aggressive. Maybe that's just her personality. And does that work with the guy? Sure. Maybe that's why he, as you mentioned, quote unquote, was submissive in that instance. But if he didn't like that, if he didn't want that kind of attitude from a female, he could have not agreed to go out with her, right? I think on both ends, if that man in particular with that particular woman didn't like that behavior, wasn't attracted to that, then he wouldn't have said yes.
Got it. Do you think that's going to last?
don't know either of them, so who knows? I mean, not.
If you could take a guess, a woman and her masculinity and a man and his femininity, pretty much he's submitting to the woman in that clip. Do you think relationships like that last where the woman dictates things?
He may like that.
That's what I was going to say.
Like,
no, it's not that.
Do you know an instance where it doesn't?
You're missing the point. Missing the point.
Can you tell me an instance where it doesn't work?
So you said tell you an instance where it doesn't work, and you're saying that he may like it. The facts is this, ladies. Generally speaking, women break up with men. That's facts. 80% of divorces, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Women are the ones that normally break up relationships and end marriages. From a general stance, now we know y'all two guys broke up with y'all. Y'all are the exception to the rule, right? But generally speaking, women are the one that leave men. And you even know that it's just like you get this visceral reaction of like this, when a guy is beta, he's soft, he can't guide, he can't lead, he lacks masculinity. It turns you off. Show of hands, does that turn you off when a man lacks a backbone?
Immediately.
Show of hands.
I really want you.
Does it turn you off when a man lacks a backbone? Show of hands.
Like if you could.
Are you saying?
You gotta have some type of confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, you need a backbone. Okay, so here's what I'm saying. So I asked her a hypothetical question, not hypothetical, but I asked her a question. Do you think that relationship will last? And you said, well, tell me an instance where it didn't. What I'm telling you is from a biological perspective, women have a visceral reaction to betas. You get what I'm saying? So if we just look at it and we know that the biological essence of women is to be repulsed by beta males and guys that don't have a backbone, we can conclude that she's probably going to run that relationship and also run it to the end.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But good take. So your take was like, what was your take?
So I can give my opinion on it because it's hard for me to give what hers was. Okay. So if I were in that instance, I would not come off that way.
Well, let's just say if you did come off that way. Well, let's just say if a man put you in a space where you did come off that way and he allowed it to happen, could you even put it like this? Could you even respect a man if you came off that way?
How about this? Could you respect a man if he let you boss him around, tell him what to do?
Yeah.
When to do it, how to do it, talk to him anyway, give him attitude whenever you want, and him just saying, okay.
Immediately.
And just submitting to you? Pretty much. Could you date a man that's going to just submit to you and do everything you say and want?
Yes or no?
No.
No, I'll answer for her.
No.
You said no. And Ginger, you got to let them speak too.
Just
Ginger.
I'm like, ugh, like it just like skews me out, like, ugh.
Yeah, Ginger, real quick. So we need to the audience that's watching, when the girls are speaking, remember, no hijacking the show. So actually let the other people speak and get it all. I know you hyper, you chilling is good. I like the vibes, but just let the girls get their point out. And what about you? What's your thoughts on that clip?
So I think it just comes down to toxicity and trying to improve to, at the end of the day, have a healthy relationship. Just because he allows that doesn't mean, and it may last, doesn't mean it's going to be healthy. To me, I think that she should have taken the opportunity to learn, okay. I feel like she just needs to acknowledge that just because her personality is being feisty doesn't mean it's okay. And if a guy is allowing, I feel like spoke very maturely, very respectful, and I feel like she should have done the same. Just because he allows that doesn't mean it's okay. So to me, I think.
Keep going. You spit. Go ahead.
I think that she's in the wrong. And I feel like, to me, if a guy would have spoken to me like that, I would have taken a step back. I'd been like, oh shit, you're so right. Let me correct this because it's not okay.
So
I was going to say, I have a question.
Yeah, so what she's pretty much saying is that she didn't respect him.
She didn't respect him.
Because she was talking to him like that.
Hey, you good?
I'm trying to see if she okay. I don't know what she doing.
Who? She right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we want to get y'all take on this. All right, so y'all just watched that clip. Are you eating food?
I'm good. I'm hungry.
Dang, old people always getting hungry and midnight snack. Chicks just be eating all crazy types of times of the day. I'm playing with you. Hey, this you your second time coming on here, so we family now. You gonna get this.
Now we family. Now we family.
Come on here the second time. But yeah, what's your take on the video? Do you think that, like, you know, that's a type of situation that you would want where you are leading the relationship and the guy is submitting to you? Or do you not look at it as her leading and him submitting? How do you view it? Because you could view it differently.
No, I do. I think it's, so I'm on both handles of that because I like being submissive, but I also like being dominated sometimes. So I'm in the middle. But for me to take, I think I'd rather be submissive. I think it's better.
Okay. All right. And China, what's your China? You actually said something too. You said that. What did you say before? You remember?
I think I was saying basically, what if it just went over his head? I really felt like that when I looked at it the first. That was my first reaction. I feel like. What? Because that went over my head. And
like,
you know how you catch somebody, but it's too late because he already in the moment. He rolling, so he had to keep going. That's how I felt.
So that's a good point. So think about this, ladies.
That's how I felt.
Oh.
Think about this, right? It did go over his head.
Mm-hmm.
So it can be two things here. It could be two things. It could be two things, ladies.
Like he didn't have time enough to like react.
Yeah, because it was like
real quick, ladies. Look,
because it happened so quick.
No, you're good. It could be two things here. Because I like that point. That was a good point. Because I was thinking it, but then you said it. I'm like, someone else seen it as well. So we can conclude that, you know, he's a beta. And in that situation, the woman was leading and he was submitting to the woman based off of what she was saying and stuff like that. Now, he could have been aware. And he just could have been comfortable with that. And that's what he is. He's a beta. He's the type of guy that just submits to the woman's will and, you know, let her run things. Like, oh, yeah, I even wrote it down. What exactly did she say? She warned him about demons and stuff like that. And she needs a man that got that out of his system. And he's like, oh, yeah, baby, I got that out of my system. I no longer got them demons. He's explaining his demons and how he don't got them. Noah. I'm like, God dang, nigga, grow a backbone. No one cares about the other niggas that you been with that had some demons. I'm a whole nother nigga. Shut up. Don't put your past traumas on me, you wicked bitch of the West. So what I'm saying here is he could have actually just been a beta type dude, or he could have been, like you said, not aware of it. But the thing is, and this is what I coach men on, the thing is, even if you unaware or if you are aware but you're just a beta, guess what? It equals the same thing. It equals the same because you accept it. Equals the same thing to the woman leading the relationship, having the upper hand, and you being her little puppy dog. And she's going to be, you know, she's pretty much wearing the boxers in a relationship, and you're going to be submitting to her. Those are the type of relationships where women withhold sex for compliance. Show of hands. Have you ever been in a relationship and you're just like, you kind of would withhold sex for compliance, like withhold sex to get your way, or, you know, you didn't really have to, you didn't even have the drive to even have sex with him because you wasn't really into him like that anymore? Show of hands.
100%.
Y'all too? Okay, what about you? Never been like that? Had a man? You was always in the go? Okay, what about you?
No, I don't think so.
Never? No? You?
The second part, I think, more like not into him
anymore. Okay, got it. That second part. So not into him. So
I mean,
were you never like not into the guy?
I mean, eventually at the end of the relationship,
it's about consistency
at some point.
So real quick. Here's what I'm asking. Maybe because I got to ask it different ways when it comes to women. What I'm saying is this. Have you ever been in a relationship with a man and in the beginning you had the hots for him? Y'all was having sex all the time. But then maybe in the middle or towards the end, you weren't really that aroused by him. Have you ever lost arousal for a guy? Show of hands.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think that's natural.
Okay, everybody except you.
And I'm
She
sure
like,
that you
nah,
both.
once I'm aroused, I'm always aroused.
No, but wait, I think that men can say the same.
He said men still
Right? I think that men can say the same. You both can probably say the same about a woman that you were dating or dealing with.
It's different though with a man. Well,
you don't think so?
No, it's different.
You
So
were
here's
dating a woman or talking to a woman that you found not very appealing anymore at some
It's
point.
like
and
some, like
talk-
there is a
No,
real
no,
thing.
we
that
always
they
find
said
out what we're
is
speaking
that
We
about.
don't find your
different
attitude
brains.
appealing, but we always find you physically appealing for dating you.
So meaning that men. So here's the difference between men and women when it comes to arousal and attraction, sexual attraction. For you ladies, for the man to get you aroused, he must do the same thing he's always done to get you aroused. He must not change his behaviors when it comes to. What I'm saying is, let me package it up. Let me finish. Y'all always trying to butt in. Pay attention. He must not change his behavior. So if he's masculine, assertive, he's leading things, he's taking charge, he's that type of guy, he must not change his characteristics, because that's how he got you in the first place.
Okay.
The times when he starts to change his characteristics, that's when you lose arousal. Maybe when he's maybe not being that communicative with you. Is that a word?
Yeah, 'cause now we're second guessing.
Communicative.
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 now we're
Okay.
second guessing
Let me
the
finish. Listen. So maybe he's not being that communicative with you anymore. Maybe so he starts to lack. Maybe he's missing the bills here and there.
Oh yeah,
He's doing certain things that's showing a lack of masculinity. Maybe he's being vulnerable. Like he never used to like gossip and complain and all of this, but now he's complaining and gossiping with you and being vulnerable and being more emotional with you. That's a man that's changing his characteristics, changing his behavior, and that's when women lose arousal for a man.
Yes.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Now the
Yes.
difference with men is this. It don't matter if you have an attitude, if you ain't paying no bills, if you ain't cook food, if you ain't do nothing, our dick's still getting hard.
I don't like
The
that.
arousal level stays the same.
No, pretty
I
much.
hate
That's
that
the
for
true
y'all.
statement. Can I ask you something? Because I was asking my
I'm not
man,
gonna lie, I
right?
hate
I
that.
said, like he does like head, and whatever the case may be. I like head, but it's not like a forcibly thing. It's not like a necessary thing. I think our sex is that good. We don't really. It's like something of a thing, right? And I asked him why. I was like why? Like seriously, why? And he said because he wants it all the time more than he feel like I can do. That's what he said.
Well, yeah.
And I said, well, why don't you just test my gangster?
Well,
But he don't want to test my gangster.
the truth is, ladies, here's an uncomfortable truth. You'll never, ever, there's nothing you can do. You'll never be able to satisfy a man's sexual urge. You just won't be able to do it. Because men, we like variety. So we want we want variety. So we want many options. We want, you
Not
get what I'm
every
saying?
man.
Want some strange
All
sometimes
flavors of
from a
the
general sense, generally.
Yeah, I was
Some
gonna say not
men-
every man.
You're right.
Some men like me, I'm chill. Like I don't, you know what I mean? It really don't matter. But what I'm saying is, there's guys, they want some strange every now and then. You get what I'm saying? But let's package this up. So now you said that, maybe it went over his head. The point that I'm making, if it went over his head, or even if it didn't go over his head, the conclusion is he's a beta and she's running a relationship. So what I really think of this clip is, man, it ain't gonna last at all. What's your thoughts on these?
Yeah, what's your thought?
Yeah, like I said, she's gonna. The fact that he didn't pick it up right then and there means when they do start dating, he's not gonna pick it up during the relationship, and he's gonna have that demeanor that he had with her right then and there when they do have a quarrel during the relationship. So if he didn't put his foot down right then and there, then when they have an argument in the future, or when she gives him an attitude in the future, he's not going to put his foot down right then and there. He's going to be, quote unquote, mature and nice about it and be like, well, hold on, well, what's wrong? Talk to me. Instead of be like, yo, calm the fuck down, shut the hell up, go in the other room. When you calm down, come talk to me with respect.
All the way in.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, you women automatically know when just with having a conversation with the guy within the first few minutes, or maybe just a regular conversation, you guys can tell if a guy takes shit or if he doesn't take shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys know when a guy's confident and when a guy's not confident. Women, you guys are great at reading the room. Women are great at reading men, especially. So I think that she automatically saw that
She can get away with talking to him like that.
So, and that's why she did.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
It's just plain and simple.
And just that fact, like, she's gonna lose attraction. Like,
Yeah.
he probably will never hit.
Real fast.
That makes sense.
Because I gotta leave in a little bit. Respectfully.
We about to wrap up anyway. Yeah.
But I do want to say something, right, about the diminishing from the last episode. Okay, can I say something about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, listen, it was last episode when she was here, or whatever the case may be, and that is a true statement. One thing I will agree with, it is a true statement. Women, we do diminish with time.
You want to play the clip real quick? Dan, pull up that clip. Yeah, because I don't. Because maybe the chat
here.
I get it.
I really want
to. You also said you were going to let me play my video of what my old picture really looked like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you didn't even. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Cooley, she said she got a picture of her when she was 22. She want to show to everybody because she was.
Damn, I'm having fun. We can go another hour.
I swear we're gonna have to restart over.
Chat, what up, chat?
I'm not like that. I don't go around.
Huh?
About earlier, I wanted to apologize.
Oh, it's okay, girl.
Yeah, because you know,
it's okay.
sometimes heated passion, but it's all love. Like,
yeah, it's
when it comes to me, I'm trying to come from a good place. I'm not really on.
Yo, Bill
no,
Pack,
I was
see
just
you, man.
confused.
You funny as hell.
I'm like, damn, why did she say my name? I'm like, that's why I brought up the shot. I'm like, I was just pouring you a shot. We were just having fun.
I was throwing shade at them because I was like, how you been? Don't pick on because don't be picking. I was saying it to all four ladies.
Right.
I'm a girl,
see, that's where I got messed up because I'm like, damn, you throwing shade at me. And I'm like,
y'all want to hug it out?
We are. Yeah, come here, girl.
Put on the big one,
man. I'm like, damn, we were just taking a shot.
Oh yeah, pass the Dutch, nigga.
No, you good, girl.
Oh, good look.
You're good.
Be beefing with people.
Okay.
Ever had a beautiful female come up to you and approach you?
Yeah, chicks come up to me all the time, but I know something wrong with them.
Something wrong with me? Because I approach men all the time.
You're 39?
39.
Let's just be honest and keep it no fugazi. Your value diminished a lot from when you were 22.
I look better now than I did then.
Pull up the Instagram. Look at that picture.
And look at you. You do not look better now. Clip. So, China, you wanted to talk about this with your friend and
when
stuff.
you're done, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, I just met her yesterday from another podcast. I don't judge. Everybody got their preference, okay? So, listen, it is what it is. My whole thing is, what I was saying, that is a true thing. Women, we do diminish with time. I date an older guy, and I told him this, y'all men, as us women, men can already cook, clean, and feed themselves. They don't need us. What we are as women are emotional support, and women we bury children. You bury your children. I understand that for the most part. I am actually a religious person, okay? So
you got kids?
Yes, I have a daughter.
Okay.
And I do believe in that, I say, stop acting like you can't go out and get somebody younger than me. And I don't say that I'm insecure or I'm upset or anything like that. I'm very confident. It's just a simple fact. I don't live in no false reality. I sit up there and I accept what's the truth about life, and life be life, and that's what it is. So men, they got options. There's more women on the planet than it is men. So yeah, they do got the vast mindset of, okay, it didn't, where I was raised in a Muslim household anyway, so they do accept other wives, and that's only if they can be able to keep up with it and afford it, and the diary.
But it's never the opposite way around.
It's never the opposite way, and it's not supposed to be if you want to look at it like that, because the water analogy with the hot dog and stuff,
it's nasty.
That's nasty, and I agree. So I don't think my good friend, I came here to defend my friend name, not on some
seem like you on our side.
No. I'm on her side, but I'm saying as far as right is right and wrong is wrong. Now, you do look good, but you are older. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just feel like
that's reality. That's what you're saying.
That's it.
And there's nothing wrong with looking good for your age.
For your age, right. Yeah. Not just being no la land about things, but it's not what we say, it's how we say it. It's not how we get our point across, but it's
But you don't
China
think,
defending us, bro.
But you don't think.
Shout out to China defending us. But go ahead.
No, that's
I
not
wasn't
fair. Because
defending.
when
I wasn't defending
because when I have walked in, I think
because he said diminish, and I think that she took it
Say,
wrong. And now that I see it in a different light, I have to. Sometimes you gotta see.
Yeah, you
it
speaking facts.
people
Yeah, okay.
for themselves, and you go.
Before you go, Ginger, real quick, let her go.
No, I didn't
Go
say
ahead.
about you.
Why? Can I also say why
Yeah,
though
go
I
ahead.
don't
Yes.
agree?
Yeah.
Because it don't just come with just looks. Okay. There's a lot of things that equal to a more beautiful person, and I've gone through so many things that has
That's what I
allowed
was about to
growth
get
in my
to.
life, and you can't take that from me. Okay, you're saying I diminished.
Speaking
with
of
age.
speaking of Mike though, for
You
me.
say I diminished with age, but you just speaking on looks.
Yeah.
And let's keep it 100. I just suffered a major brain
No,
injury.
put it the other way.
I just suffered a major brain injury. And
Did you?
yes,
Wow.
and I was paralyzed my entire left
Amen.
side just October 2024.
wow, amen.
Okay?
Yeah.
And we're only just hitting February.
So
is good.
think
So-
about what you just said real quick. I
Amen.
want you
But
to like
I've
logically
also,
think though.
because I've been through so many things.
Yeah, I want you to logically
Granted,
think.
but we can
yeah.
also pull that picture up.
Yeah,
I was
listen.
fat. I was not
Got you.
cute.
That's all fine.
I had pimples, and I was
The
fat, and
point. Just stop. Listen.
look better
Stop.
now.
Stop. Listen. The point that
I do
the point
look
that
better.
she made is true. The reality is this. Everybody with time.
don't
women.
diminish.
No, women with time, your value diminishes. It goes down. The reason being,
not-
look, listen.
not true.
Yeah, I got it real quick. Let me just tell her. The reason being is very, very simple. Stop thinking about yourself. Women are very solipsistic. You think the world revolves around you. The world doesn't revolve around you. The truth is this. Men, we view women as we looking at beauty. Okay, did you ever see a dude choose a fat, obese chick and it's like, well, I chose her because of her personality? No, he chose that fat, obese chick because that's all he can get. That's all he can get. If it was the beautiful girl, but the fat chick had the good personality, he would be like, peace, fat chick. I'm going to the beautiful one because that's the one he can get. Men prioritize beauty. We ain't that complex. The thing is, attraction isn't symmetrical. It's asymmetrical. So what you're attracted to doesn't mean that the man is attracted to those same characteristic traits. You want a masculine man. You care about his personality. You care about him having the ability to be charismatic and make you feel the vibes. You care about all of these other things other than the man being attractive. Men, we care about three things: sex, sandwiches, and submissiveness.
Okay, so good.
Can you give me them three
So
S's,
good.
woman? If you can't
So
give me them
good.
three S's, and guess what? Beauty is in
that's
that.
crazy.
So good,
Beauty is
though.
in the sex.
But at the end
so
of the
time out, I ain't
day-
done yet. So listen to her
That's
point.
crazy.
Her point is very simple. Then I give it to you because I do want to hear your perspective on this. But I want you to understand, like, listen to understand. Her point is very simple. The reality is, well, yeah, as women get older, your value does decrease. That is just a fact. Because in a man's eye, it decreases. In God's eyes, does it decrease? No. God is still going to look at you as one of his children. Of course. Does your value decrease in your mother's? Listen, ladies, pay attention. Does your value decrease in your... Yo, pay attention. I'm trying to give you some game here. Does your value decrease in your parents' eyes? No. As you get older, your parents is still going to love you just like they love you when you were a baby. But guess what? The truth is, in the world's eyes of men, your value decreases when it comes to your sexual attraction.
Are you
Because we
looking
find
at
out-
that
decreases.
from a
That's
biological
what you prioritize.
standpoint?
We're not
But you
talking
also,
about-
but that's the part.
Let me finish. That's why I was getting back to why I was saying that. We said in men's view. Now, me, no, I don't feel that way personally about myself, but it's always a younger woman behind you.
Okay.
Okay,
So
now
do
let's
you
get
not
her
have a
perspective
question?
real quick.
She
And
said-
I mean that. And
she said,
Yeah,
I'm
let,
so
let,
sorry.
let her get her perspective and then we're going to go to this couch.
No,
I'm
go to
only
her.
saying, but I'm only saying that because we going through men's perspective, not ours. Our perspective is, you already know.
But to be
But
honest,
you
like,
diminishing my beauty, and by what you said,
no one's diminishing your beauty. I'm
you
stating a
said
fact.
It's not a, but to you, it's a fact.
You're getting older, Melissa.
So okay,
So
I
that
am
means
getting older.
your looks
So
are
that
going
means
to
that I'm
diminish.
uglier.
And look,
that means that I'm not as
so
pretty
let's
as
just put more
means
onto
I'm
it,
not as-
Melissa. Let's put more onto it. You talked about personality. That isn't the next thing that a man
Okay.
looks for.
Yeah.
You know, the next thing that men looks for besides beauty is experience. With age comes experience. Why do you think that women walk down the aisle in a white dress? Time out. Why do you think that women walk down the aisle in a white dress? Because it represents purity. Purity and experience. So the more a woman ages and the more dick she's been through, the more relationships she's been through, of niggas breaking up with her and breaking her heart, the more baggage she acquired. Guess what? The more baggage she acquired, the more experience she's been through. We don't want them experienced chicks. You goddamn, you're 39. Your value decrease. Guess what? It's okay. It's mad chicks that's 39. That value decrease. And it's still going to be a nigga that's going to have sex with you.
I was about to say there's still going to be men who want to marry. And wait, what did you say? Something about biological, right?
Yeah, the way that you were describing it.
Wait, what did you say?
The way that you were describing it. I mean, it sounds like it's really based off of looks, which understandable.
Exactly.
But like biologically, yes, as a woman ages, biologically, their bodies diminish in terms of like
it's different.
Your balls start sagging, your hairs get gray. I don't want all that nasty hanging shit in my mouth. You diminish with age too. So stop playing with me.
Okay.
Your balls ain't as tight as they was when you was 22. Okay, sir.
Okay.
And you might be a little bit softer in some areas because you ain't 22.
Oh, no, we work out.
Real quick.
We work out, not us.
Everybody chill.
Baby.
She needs to speak. I want to hear all of this. Go ahead, get it out, Melissa.
I'm just saying, because you made it a standard and you made it look like it's just a woman thing. It's not. Because at the end of the day, when I get in the bedroom with an older man, he ain't the same as no 22-year-old. All right? Period. And so you saying I diminish my age, but so do men.
The difference is,
at the end of the day,
go ahead, yeah.
At the end of the day, if you a strong boss type independent person, regardless what your age is, you're gonna carry yourself as respectfully as a creature of want and a need, and people are gonna want you. They're gonna need you because you carry yourself as you do. There's not everybody.
Okay,
that
I got you. So, Melissa, the difference is you're saying that you're trying to compare men and women now, and you're trying to say, well, if women value diminishes with age, so does men. Mm-hmm. That is the furthest thing from the truth. You know why? Because as it all depends on, real quick, ladies, pay attention. It all depends on if the man does the work. In time, if the man puts in work, like I said, men, we have a burden of performance to perform. We're not born with our sexual value. We have to create our sexual value. Women are born with their sexual value. So your job is to preserve your sexual value for the man, for one man. So since we have to create our value, if the man puts in the work, guess what? When I was 22, I was 6'4" and I weighed 140 pounds. I'm 35. I'm 205. When I was 22, I made $15 an hour. I make well over that, high six figures. You get what I'm saying? So guess what? What is women attracted to? Men with muscles, men with money. So in time, my value increased. In time, your value decreased. No, what don't you understand? Because the things that men are attracted to, you don't have. You're 39. It's a high risk pregnancy if you get pregnant again. You're 39. Your looks isn't there yet. Like if you were 22. You get what I'm saying? You 39. You've been through more dicks than you had when you were 22. God dang. Your value diminished. My value increased. That's just a fact. I put in the work.
Dawn DeMarco.
Honestly, okay, look, listen. Some women would prefer. Listen. Some women would prefer. I'm not saying I'm one of those, but I'm just saying in general, some women do prefer an older man the same way some men do prefer an older woman.
Nah, the guys that go ahead, Ease. Yeah, you explain that.
Men. First of all, the only guys that prefer older women are the younger guys, like the ones that have just turned 21, because they
older chicks are easier.
What is your age?
He just said older chicks are easier.
Yeah, older chicks easier.
No, look. What's your age bracket that you date? What is your ideal age bracket that you date?
It's not. I don't have an ideal.
Yes, you do.
So you date a 14-year-old? You gotta have
no. What's your thing?
More recently, I've come across a lot of men that have been around 31 and 30.
Younger than you.
31 and you're...
Like I was just about to say.
What was it?
39.
Okay, so younger men.
What? Those older chicks?
So young, like I said... So like I said, younger men some younger men would prefer a younger or a older woman the same way some younger women would prefer an older man.
But you're making my point because older men want
I see what you
younger
mean by
women.
staying on subject.
That's
in
why.
the beginning.
Let him finish his point.
Hold on, because look, older men prefer younger women. That's why she's not attracting older men. All men prefer younger women. Younger guys go for older women because older women tend to be straight to the point. They don't play games. They're not going to lead you on. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't.
Now I have one more question, right? So I had saw someone on TikTok say that basically, let's say you said you're 39, right? The reason that I'm not saying you specifically, in general, the reason that you date younger is because your mindset is younger. Do you think that is relevant to you?
It is more recently.
Good
my
point.
Age range hasn't just been 31. Before the other situation, he was 15 years older than me. So I don't have I don't really have a set standard, and I'm gonna say this, but I feel like I have a lot of energy in me, and I'm a little spunky thing.
So you feel like you still embody your younger spirit, right?
Sure do.
Well, yeah, older women are hornier. We know that.
Oh my God. No, okay, so shout out to Angie W. But Angie W, she's a social worker on social media. She is actually the one who said that she does social media, or she does social work for a living. And she was actually the one who did, it's like science and you know how all that stuff goes. She was actually the one who said that science says that older women, men, whoever it is, when they tend to date younger, it's because their mindset is in that younger space. So that's why I had asked.
I'll tell you why older women date younger. Here's the truth. See, here's the thing. When you listen to a woman speak, normally is wrong. Be honest. You could call me misogynistic. Normally is wrong. So if you say you heard that from a chick, she don't know what she's talking about.
She's
social
like
worker. She don't know what she's talking about. So
Yes,
here's the truth.
Angie?
The reason why older women date younger men is because older women, their value decreased, so they can't attract the older men that they want. I'll explain. The older guys, if they worked on themselves, why would they date a chick that's 39? If they're 45 and they got value, they're gonna date a chick that's 28, 24. Because they can attract those girls. And guess what? Those 24-year-olds, those 28-year-olds, they'll take that guy that's 39 or 42 because he's a man that's accomplished. If he's an accomplished man, he's in shape. He's that guy. He has all of those characteristic traits that your hypergamous nature yearns for. So the fact is, the 39-year-old, her value diminished. So guess what? Those younger guys, they really only trying to get their rocks off. And the 39-year-old, she got less options now. So what she's doing is, what older girls do when they date down is, one, it's a little weird, but I'll get to that point in a second. But what they do is they date down because that's all that they can actually attract. Well, and those younger guys really only use them for sex.
Well, that's what it was. It wasn't the men. When she was saying that fact or whatever it was, she wasn't saying it was the men dating younger. She was mostly categorizing it as the women.
The women dating younger.
Yeah, she wasn't saying it towards the men. She was saying it towards the women. The older women date younger because of their minds.
But the older women date younger because that's all that they can get.
Exactly. That's
the older
mindset wise.
Think about it. Listen.
I could pull my phone out right now.
What I'm saying is the older. Listen, baby girl. The older guys that embodies the older guys that embodies the characteristic traits.
He is younger.
Listen, when I'm speaking, let me just get it out. Listen, Melissa, the older guys that you're saying that I got them in my phone. Yeah, you got them in your phone. But those are the other guys that didn't work on themselves and accomplish things. Right. Because if they listen, if you have them in your phone, they're only in your phone as a sex option, not a relationship option. Do you get any kudos because guys want to have sex with you? No, you don't get any kudos. You only get kudos if a guy wants a relationship with you.
Right. A lot of this stuff is allegedly. We can only show for
listen, I have a question.
So
older than me.
Why aren't you marrying them guys?
I choose to be single because
Melissa, I have a question, right?
Real quick, let her explain. Why don't you marry those guys?
Because I choose to be single. I have kids and I'm raising my kids and I have other side issues in my life without, as being a single mom, you got to protect some things.
100%.
That I protect myself and my family and my home.
So,
and the
question is, answer the question properly. Are you actually choosing to be single, or have you not found the man that you just want to actually settle down with? I'll repeat. Listen. Pay attention. Are you actually choosing to be single, or did you just not find that guy that actually made you want to settle down?
Right.
No, I choose to be single.
So you actually found the guy that made you want to settle down, and you chose not to? That's a dang lie, Melissa. From the last podcast, that contradicts everything you said. You told me on the last podcast that you actually want to be married.
I do. Essentially, that's like the goal, right?
So obviously, if you want something and you're not getting it, that's not a choice. You're just not getting it.
Not to right now because of my kids. And
now I follow the questions,
cat,
right?
bro.
Now see.
That got it. Watch the last episode. It's cat. That's something totally different than you said the last episode, but I mean, it is what it is. All right, real quick, before you go, Ginger.
No, you're good.
I want to get these ladies' perspective because they've been chilling and sitting like, oh, okay, go ahead and hash it out. So I'll just pose a general question, not to speak about Melissa. I didn't even want to bring this up. It was freaking her friend that wanted to bring this up. But so what's your thoughts on, like, do you think it holds some validity to, when a woman ages, her value decreases? Do you think there's some truth into that, or do you think I'm speaking nonsense? Let's start with you.
I feel like what you were saying makes sense. I feel like, unfortunately, that's like the sad truth.
Sad truth. Got it. What about you?
From a biological standpoint, scientifically, yes. Most people, I guess, generalizing, look at bodies, or like males and females, as like gender roles and what they can do. Obviously, men can't give birth or get pregnant and bear children. Women can, so the older that they get, the less likely that is, or harder it is, or more challenges that come into play when women get older. Look-wise, I think it could be both the same. I think women could absolutely age gracefully, and so can men. But I think just from a biological standpoint, men could have kids when a guy is like 90 years old, and women can't.
That is true.
So
women can, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's it.
And I get people who always like thinking I'm like in my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the opposite.
Well, you black, so you got an advantage there.
I do
not. You got a biological advantage. But anyways, okay. We've been going for a while, ladies. Do y'all want to? So I'll leave it up to y'all. I could rock out all night.
Oh, can I say something real fast?
I love it.
I do. I was, but I see. What do you mean? I'm a woman of accountability, and not a lot of people do that. And I do like to be able to take a step back, and I do like to think before I say. And sometimes you might get caught up in the moment. You might say something that you. But I will say this, when you ask your questions, they do be a little vague, and it does give a little bit more of why I feel like why we couldn't get to like more of direct answers, because it just when we speaking on certain things, you want that little touchy topic because that's the point of the content. But I'm just saying certain like the questions couldn't keep the ladies on track. It wasn't even keeping me on track in the beginning, but I understand what you mean. You just want an definitive yes and no to be able to get just a baseline answer.
Yeah. And ladies, I give grace. I know sometimes it could be maybe your first time coming on the podcast, or maybe this is a different way in a different form of a podcast. So I'm giving grace, and that's why I'm asking questions multiple times. But when it gets to the point where you just can't answer a yes or no question, and then I even say a question different, but then I ask you, let's just think about it. Think logically, feelings aside, just yes or no. If you can't do that, then that's all I can really do to try to, because when you watch it back, you're going to be like, you think that was just pretty idea, yes or no. And then if you say yes or no, you can elaborate why yes or no.
That's why I was getting to.
Yeah. You can always, the thing is, I'll always let you explain.
I'm sorry. I didn't mind answering you.
Yeah.
I just, sometimes, we get into the heat of the moment, and I give a little more of a definitive.
Yeah, listen,
yes
it's all good. I like the character of you, even when you apologize to her, and now you coming back and say, listen, maybe I was a little bit, being too indirect and more direct.
I'm sorry if I came off aggressive too.
Yeah,
it was just I got
apologize
straight into defense mode. I'm used to people attacking me because I do social media, so I instantly got on like defense mode.
Especially when it's like pretty girls and everybody think it's like a pretty girl thing. Oh my God, we gotta rip each other.
Yeah, because I'm like,
no,
damn,
that's not
girl,
true.
like, why did you say ginger? Like, what did I do to you? We were just
This is like
cheersing.
what is it?
We were literally just batty shot o'clock.
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
Wait,
It's like
what
a
did Vinny say?
vulnerable podcast.
Natalie, why we always got big batty shot clock?
Does that make you guys feel
Confession
uncomfortable?
podcast. Yeah, confessing. Okay, ladies, fair enough. That's good, though. That's good. Y'all squashed a little beef in the beginning. It is what it is.
It wasn't even beef. It was a disagreement.
I'll let y'all hash it out, though.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all. Normally I don't, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna let y'all hash
It's
it out.
okay. Clip that.
And he will.
Yeah, it's gonna be clipped for
But I
sure.
have one question. Okay, Melissa, when you're sorry, not to be off
you
topic,
fine.
but
Go ahead.
when you're dating these guys, are you just letting them like talk to you? Like just like say a whole bunch of shit like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that? Or are you letting them prove themselves to you?
Oh no, I'm an action person.
Okay.
I'm a big stepper.
Okay.
No,
not you. Not about what you do. What about what the men do?
But I feel like, what type of woman would I be if I don't stand on what I?
Speaking of Mike too.
If I don't stand on what I believe in, so I feel like they need to match that.
100%.
You can't just tell me something. I need to see it.
I big stepper.
I
Okay,
agree.
so ladies, here's what we gonna do. We can either do last thoughts on the podcast and wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
I'm ready to do it all night. I'm having fun.
I know she want to go all night, but these two newbies, y'all got curfews. Okay, yeah. I mean, come back. We could do it again. All right. So let's.
I guess I'll go on live.
Let's do last thoughts on the podcast. So this is the point of the podcast where, if you have any questions, you can ask questions. So this is your time to shine, and we could go a little longer if you have questions. But if you don't have any questions, that's totally fine. Just give me your last thoughts on the podcast and how you liked it. And we're going to start with you.
I mean, I do appreciate any opportunity where conversation is allowed.
Yeah.
So I do appreciate that. And I did have a lot of fun. I like hearing everyone's perspective, everyone's thoughts. Like I said earlier, like taking the opportunity to grow. Like I love listening to people's perspective, thinking differently. I think it's very useful.
Word. And would you come back?
Yeah.
Cool. And you do photography. You want to shout out your business?
Yeah. So I do photography on the side.
Okay, girl.
So
what's the Instagram handle?
Yeah, you want to throw the Instagram handle to that
again.
one?
Yeah.
sure.
Well, she got another Instagram, right? To that one? Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
my
Go ahead.
Instagram, almost the same as my other one, at Laura A. Natalia A.
Period.
Okay. Word. And I'll definitely have you back on the show. And Melissa, any other questions or not?
No, I'm glad to have come back. I feel like
Did you feel like you redeemed yourself?
we didn't really talk about much about it, but we all have our moments, and I'm gonna just say this: I could take accountability. You did make me look goofy as shit on the internet. I definitely drank a little too much before the show started, and I learned a lesson in that.
You were more chill today.
I definitely, because I learned a lesson.
Good.
All right, but with that also being said,
I love that.
you can't take my beauty from me or
Period.
my shine.
But no one's saying that. Dude, I've never, no
I'm
one.
sorry, I had a clap. I love that.
And the truth is this: no human being on this panel today or on the last panel ever said that you're not beautiful. No one ever said that. We just saying the truth is that
you old.
You as beautiful as you was when you were younger.
Fuck you up.
Me and Cooley the same age.
The same age.
No, we did
You
good.
good.
Actually, I'm proud of y'all. Everybody,
I'm a cusser.
I'm usually a cusser.
Me,
too.
I'm a cusser really bad.
And I've been on my
Every
best
2
behavior.
seconds. Every 2
I'm not a
seconds, I
Good
cuss.
job. Good job.
I don't cut.
It was mostly me.
My
cursing.
bad, Melissa. We always trying to steal Melissa's shine. Go ahead, Melissa. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You can't finish.
Just that I'm beautiful. And I'm always
Period.
Okay. All right, Melissa.
always
Hello. Clock
And
it.
Thank you for all the millions of views, baby, because you about to have me real big.
Listen,
And I need a check
Make
too.
sure you monetize
I need a
that.
check too.
Lot
or
of
a meal,
people
at
get-
least something. You better treat me
He
to
got
something.
me- he got the
No,
pizza.
I don't want some cold, old, heated up.
First of all, it's not cold. We got
First
it
of all,
today.
they literally just brought it in.
It's cold. I just went.
It's
up
a 10
to
out of
heat
10.
up.
That's why we got a
You
microwave.
got
got a
microwave.
microwave.
Your ass would have came on time. You would have had some
Hello?
fresh pizza.
Yeah, we was waiting for y'all for like an hour.
Okay.
Word.
But he
Exactly.
did offer to streets. So I feel like I owe.
You
Okay,
feel
y'all like
you owed
McDonald's?
something.
Fish fillets. I
All
love
right, so
McDonald's right down the street.
Melissa, would you come
fillet,
back
honey,
for a
extra
third time?
sauce.
I would. I definitely would. Would you have me back? For a
Yeah,
third
bring
time?
some more friends.
Oh,
Bring
you
some
like
more friends. Good vibes.
Okay, always, because I stay with the positivity. All right.
China. Any last
Sherry,
questions or
Into the mic,
not?
China. Into the mic.
I know I got this mic problem, right?
Any questions or no?
No, I
Cool.
really came to
So last thoughts,
support
then.
my girl, and we came to do, and I'm glad that I've got to have some heated moments, some good moments, some meeting some new people. It's always a pleasure, and I'm glad
Okay.
that y'all had me on. Y'all didn't have to. I really appreciate that.
Word. Thanks for coming. Would you come back?
Oh yeah, I will come back. Hey, Miss Natalie, you already know my hashtag is 2126, and that's Spanish Africa. Come on, you already know where I'm at.
All right, we'll have you back. And
Victoria,
any last questions?
No
Okay.
last questions.
And last thoughts.
I appreciate you guys letting me come on here. It was really fun. Definitely stepped out of my comfort zone for this. Trying to do new things in 2025. I would definitely
like
come
bucket
back.
list.
I think. I definitely think that a lot of people should come on this show because there are very sensitive or difficult topics that need to be talked about, and getting different opinions and thoughts and kind of conversing about that is important, and this is a really safe space to do it, so I appreciate that.
Appreciate it. Dan, make sure we clip that up and use that for reviews. Good review.
Excuse me.
that was a good review. Yeah.
No, I'm sweating.
We use that for the reviews.
No, that was amazing.
You did really good.
And Ginger,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what you want to do?
This is my sneaker line.
Oh, they probably not gonna be able to see it on your phone, baby girl. Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to see it.
You can shout out the website.
Shout out the website.
It's porcelain finds. PORCELLANAFIINE, which is Italian, which I mixed with Italian and black. Actually, it means China fine. And
So porcelainfine.com.
yes.
Okay,
cool.
Okay. And Ginger, any last questions?
No last question.
No last questions. Give me your last thoughts.
I loved it. It was something different for me. I don't really do podcasts. I actually declined a couple.
Okay.
Or you're literally.
So what made you come on mine? No Fugazi. You checked it out.
I was supposed to be on Fresh and Fit a lot of times, and I
Okay,
declined
what happened?
it.
Why you decline?
I don't know. I think maybe just my intuition told me no. And then the Spice Gang, shout out to the Spice Gang, you already know. They are really the ones who were like, you're going tonight. We're not going to let you decline another one. You're going
I
tonight.
see.
And I was like, okay, I'm really going to go this time.
So the gang showed up for you, and they was like,
They
"Listen, you gotta go on
encouraged me. Yeah,
no
because
Fugazi."
I get discouraged easily. You know, I get in my head easily. So, yeah, if it wasn't for my supporters.
Okay, fair enough.
And you know,
how'd you like the show? Did you like it? Or?
I loved it. I told, let's do another hour. Like, come on, I'll pay y'all.
Sure.
She said, I'll pay y'all.
Not every Friday. We do it like.
Well, yeah.
Next show is gonna probably be like next month.
No, yeah, I had
But
so much fun.
Bring a homegirl.
Yeah, I will. I have a couple homegirls who would literally like.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to 10K on YouTube. So if you want, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lifestyle travel vlogs. Ginger Jinger Elizabeth. Ginger Elizabeth. And TikTok at 100K. We're trying to get to 150K. So Ginger Elizabeth. I'm Ginger with a J. I am JingerWithaJ. I'm Ginger with a motherfucker J. Hello. And
Cool.
shout out to the Spice Gang. Thank you for always showing up for me and showing out in the comments. I love you guys so much.
Yeah, they were.
And would you come back?
Always, for sure. I love it. And shout out to Ivy. I love you.
All right, we'll definitely have you back. All right, chat. This podcast is No Fugazi. Ease, you got anything?
Nah, man.
Okay, we are doing a live stream. Next live stream is going to be this Sunday, debate night, and then Wednesday for debate night as well. So tune in this Sunday around. This Sunday is not the Super Bowl, is it?
Yes.
Oh, this Sunday?
You wouldn't even let me wear my Eagles jacket over here.
Football fan if you don't know.
Nah, I don't really watch sports, to be honest. I watch sports really.
No, we're going to be be on Broad
But I
Street. Come
watch
on,
the Super
y'all.
Bowl.
We gonna
God
be down
dang.
Broad.
I may not stream on Sunday because it's the Super
don't think
Bowl,
you should.
so probably won't.
Yeah.
Or maybe I will like afterwards. I may do a late night stream this Sunday. I may do a late night stream this Sunday, but we're definitely streaming going live this Sunday. I mean, Sunday and also Wednesday next week. But anyways, hit the like before you leave. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click that bell icon so you're notified of when we go live next. Peace. We out.
Later.
Actually, Gabby, off. You're done. And you want to leave too? This is how our relationship goes. God over man, man over woman, woman over children.